All right. We in here. God damn. What it do, people? It's your boy DJ Chaos. Hold on just a second. Yeah, we here. We here. I think I hear a little delay, yo. Here we go with this shit. Uh, let's see. I tell you what. Let's do this. Once more. Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me, brother? Can you
Hey,
hear me? All right, we here. Fuck it. We got a little delay, but it is what it is. It's your boy DJ Mixmaster Chaos. And it's just our opinion podcast. Broadcasting live in Hollandale, Mississippi. At the house. My brother, as always, Dark Prince in the house. What it do, bro?
everything's good, bro. How's everything going on your end? A lot of winds and light that been hitting,
Man,
but
it ain't gonna do no good to complain. So, hey, just live day by day. I tell you one thing, man. It ain't good for the brother or the sister. I mean, I said I wasn't gonna talk about this shit no more. But first, before we even get started, man, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all you guys, you know what I'm saying? They got businesses out here. You know, if you want to promote your business, I have. Let's see if I can pull it up without fucking up tonight, because I've been drinking. Like Beyonce, I've been drinking. I ain't been smoking though.
I'm about to smoke. Don't even worry about it. I got you covered.
Oh you just spoke enough for me, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you guys got, little businesses, some kind of entrepreneurship, you know what I'm saying? You can send it to my Gmail at chaoticdjsmusic@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know ahead of time and I upload it and play it on the show. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to watch it on Facebook, you can watch it on Twitch TV because we live on Twitch TV as well as YouTube. And please subscribe to my channel, DJ Chaos, the Mixed Mouse at YouTube.com. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, now, I wasn't really going to say anything about Will and Jada and Chris Rock situation because it's been a ongoing thing all week long, man, about these guys. You know what I'm saying? I just seen memes, I just seen rap songs, I just seen people giving their honest opinion about the situation. But tonight's topic is going to be the destroying the black image, slowly going back in time. You know what I'm saying? Will and Chris is the example of black man versus black man crucifixion in front of the world. What that means is that we didn't witness, even though if we say it was staged or not staged, it was still not a good look for us because it basically is showing you once again the motherfucking infrastructure of white supremacy once again showing its ugly face to make us look like we ain't about shit. Even through television, you know what I'm saying? To show the world that these guys, even if they do we give them a little platform called the Oscars, they still don't know how to act right. So, bro, I just want, I know you never got a chance to talk about what was your take on the situation with Will and Jay and Chris Rock situation. But what was your take on that, bro?
I mean, I agree with what you said earlier, you know what I'm saying, as far as a crucifixion of us. And I damn want to say, you know what I'm saying, also, it's disrespectful for our race either because I'm still trying to search my head right now when some other white guy went on stage, either slapped or staged or slapped, said so of another white person in public at the Oscars. So one thing that I got away, well, a few things that I got away from that is that from a historical standpoint, like you say now, I've been also getting bits and pieces that back in the day that, you know what I'm saying, Rock said something about her. not getting invited to an Oscars, and he did a long time ago. But my thing is all petty to me, because my thing, well, I even bring it back up. But that was tied into, the look that she was giving. But I also looked at it because I'm saying you got to be acting because everybody was laughing and joking at first. And then I was so in acting, okay, cue the actor. Let's go into the intense scene now. And then all of a sudden, my man walks up, he does what he does. First and foremost, like I say, who does that and still get to the point where as you get your awards that night? The show wasn't stopped. They didn't go to commercial break. This is for you to see. They wanted everybody to do it. And then the thing crazy about it, as soon as something like this goes down, just go to their Twitter accounts and everything is blazing as far as ratings. That's what I came away with it.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Now, for those that say, well, do you think it's real? You would. But my thing is, no, I don't think it was because I think it was acting. Because first and foremost, these folks have acted before. They are actors. Now, anybody know if you ever seen anybody in real time get their face smacked, the first thing is they hand gonna go to whatever side of the face they got smacked at. That never happened.
Right.
There was no type of, stretching the muscles of the face because you didn't get smacked. That never happened. That's how I already know from a, a physiological standpoint, you felt no pain. There was no sudden tingleness or no numbness in your face that you had to massage that with your hand when you get smacked. That is universal.
Well,
you get smacked, the first thing goes up.
According to some people, they said his face for that got swollen.
According to some people, if they looked at his face still don't look swollen.
Well,
I mean, a lot of folks they just throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. See, people just throwing stuff out there, bro, just to get a reaction out of people. And my thing is, they don't understand things like they come back on them either now or later, like the candy, and will haunt you because it's searching for the truth. When you put stuff out there, that's information being passed. And the thing about it is, if you either putting out information, it's got some substance to it, or it's gonna be hollow. The thing about it, if it's hollow, it's gonna come back to hit you one day. Because I remember when you said, and it didn't go down that way. So it's important that you got to be careful with your words because words are powerful and they have energy to them. And when you throw it out there, it's going to either be positive or negative.
A lot of people don't really understand the whole concepts of the word Hollywood. The word Holly speaks for itself in a definition. If you look it up, so words is basically saying is something magical, fail, mind control. And they basically practice every bit of all of that. So when you watch a movie, you are focused on the movie itself. You don't want nobody bothering you because it seems interesting. It keeps your mind in cahoots of what you watch. It can be thunder and lightning. The world damn near can be coming to an end. But your mind will be focused on that television screen or movie screen or whatever. And that's what Hollywood is all about. It's about producing spells to the mind, keeping you deaf, dumb, and blind. But the reason why I made this topic, destroying the black image, is because I want to talk about why black women and black men can't seem to understand why we're in the condition that we're in. They always say, we always blame the white man. We don't need to blame the white man. We need to blame ourselves. Yeah, to a certain degree, we do. But we have to go to grassroots of how it started all the way to present.
I don't really think people want to know, man. I really don't. People think want to know that. They just want something that's going to satisfy.
Really? They don't, because that's what I'm saying. They want it. That's the whole thing about it. They want to feel satisfied.
Ignorant is bliss for most people.
You have no responsibility, no accountability for your own actions. Because I got some video on the situation that we talked about back here a while back about the hip hop music in private prison. some brothers that did a podcast, Bone Thugs got their own podcast. They basically read out a document on their podcast about the hip hop and private prisons having the same situation together.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm gonna pull that up right now, and we're gonna look at this shit because this is very interesting. It's gonna trip you out, Cook, or Famo. But we talked about this back here a while back. But what's the name from Bone Thug? I'm thinking it was Wishbone. I think it was. Had this document pulled up, and boy, I'm telling you, it's something serious. I think First Lady coming here. Let's see, where the hell is that? Oh, there it is. Hello, First Lady. First Lady that made it in the building, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this. Well, you smoking that good and it got you choking like a chicken over there.
Hey, just check your book in Genesis 3. It said, I give you every herb bearing seed, and it was good.
What's up, Cuzzo? Derek Tyler on the check-in. He said, what's the topic? Well, it's coming across the screen, Cuzzo. Look at it. Check it out. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Everybody need to see this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me pull this up. Hopefully we can get some volume. Okay, here we go.
Changed rap music and destroyed a generation. So it says, hello. After more than 20 years, I finally decided to tell the world what I witnessed in 1991, which I believe was one of the biggest turning points in popular music and ultimately American society. I have struggled for a long time weighing the pros and cons of making my story public, as I was reluctant to implicate them in individuals who were present that day. So I've simply decided to leave out the names and all the details that may risk my personal well-being and that of those who were, like me, dragged into something they weren't ready for. Damn. Hold on, let me So we gonna tell the story. We gonna tell the story. We ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do. They after us, that's right. Look, Black Van. So look. So he says, between the late 80s and early 90s, I was what you may call a decision maker with one of the more established companies in the music industry. I came to Europe in the early 80s and quickly established myself in the business. The industry was different.
I've heard this though, but go ahead though.
Weren't accessible to people like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are
meat and potatoes.
The industry had more control over the public and had the means to influence them any way it wanted. This may explain why in early 1991, I was invited to attend a closed-door meeting with a small group of business insiders to discuss rap music's new direction. Little did I know we would be asked to participate in one of the most unethical and destructive business practices ever seen. So this was the meeting. The meeting was held at a private residence on the outskirts of Los Angeles. I remember about 25 to 30 people were being there. Most of them familiar faces. Speaking of those I knew, we joked about the theme of the meeting, as many of us did not care for rap and failed to see the purpose of being invited to a private meeting to discuss the future of hip hop. Among the attendees was a small group of unfamiliar faces who stayed to themselves and made no attempt to socialize beyond their circle. Their behavior and formal appearances, they didn't seem to be from our industry. Our casual Our casual chatter was interrupted when we were asked to sign the confidentiality agreement preventing us from publicly discussing the information presented during the meeting. Needless to say, this intrigued, in some cases, disturbed many of us. The agreement was only a page long, but very clear on matters and consequences. It violated the result of the job term. We asked several people what this meeting was, the reason for such, but could not find anyone who had the answers for us. A few people refused to sign and walked out. Nobody stopped them. I was tempted to follow, but curiosity got the best of me.
That's right.
A man who
Curiosity
was
killed the
part of
cat.
the familiar group collected all the agreements from us. So now it's going to get to the good part because the meeting about to start.
Talk to him,
Give
Jake.
us the taters. Give us the taters.
Quickly after the meeting began, hold on a second.
Get your popcorn, y'all.
Popcorn, get your pistol. No, sir.
Real life.
Quickly after this meeting began, one of the industry colleagues, who shall remain nameless like everybody else, thanked us for attending, then gave the floor to a man who only introduced himself by first name and gave no other details about his personal background. I think he was the owner of the resident that was never confirmed. He briefly praised all of us for the success we had achieved in our industry and congratulated us for being selected as part of the small group of decision makers. At this point, I began to feel slightly uncomfortable and the strangeness of this gathering. The subject quickly changed as the speaker went on to tell us that the respective companies we represented had invested in a very profitable industry, which could become even more rewarding with our active involvement. He explained that the companies we worked for had invested millions into the building of privately owned prisons, and that our positions of influence in the music industry would actually impact the profitability of these investments. Then he says, I remember many of us immediately looking at each other in awe and confusion. At the same time, I didn't know what a private prison was, but I wasn't the only one. Sure enough, no one asked what these prisons were and what any of this had to do with music. We were told that these prisons were built by privately owned companies who received funding from the government based on the number of inmates. The more inmates, the more the government would pay these prisons. It's also made clear to us that since these prisons are privately owned, as they become publicly traded, we'd be able to buy shares. Most of us were taken back by this. Again, a couple of people asked what this had to do with us. At this point, my industry colleague who had first opened the meeting took the floor again and answered our questions. He told us that since our employees had become silent investors in this prison business, it was now in their interest to make sure that these prisons remained filled. Our job would be to help make this happen by making music which promotes criminal behavior, rap being the music of choice. He assured us that this would be a great situation for us because rap music was becoming an increasingly profitable market for our companies. And as employees, we'd also be able to buy stocks in these prisons. Immediately, silence came over the room. You could have heard a pin drop. I remember looking around to make sure I wasn't dreaming and saw half of the people with dropped jaws. My daze was interrupted when someone shouted, "Is this a fucking joke?" At this point, things became chaotic.
Right.
Two of the men who were part of the unfamiliar group grabbed the man who shouted and attempted to remove him from the house. A few of us, myself included, tried to intervene. One of them pulled out a gun, and we all backed off. They separated us from the crowd, and all four of us were escorted outside. My industry colleague who opened up the meeting earlier hurried out to meet us and reminded us that we had signed an agreement and would suffer the consequences of speaking out about this publicly or even those who attended the meeting. I asked him, why was hunting so corrupt? And he replied, it's bigger than the music business and nothing we can do And, no, it's bigger than the music business, and nothing we want to challenge without risking consequences. We all protested as we walked back into the house. I remember word for word the last thing he said. It's out of my hands now. Just remember, you signed an agreement. He then closed the door behind him. The men rushed us to our car and actually waited
with the devil.
off the property.
Dang.
So this meeting, bro.
Now that's a lot for a meeting right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, and this person later on, he said, you know, this person actually ended up leaving the music industry after this happened. With a few years after this, he ended up leaving the music industry. And he said he just, like, you know, over the years he just felt guilty, because he said as he sat back and he watched these plans come into play, come to a reality
Over 2 decades.
he sat back and was like, wow, they really pulled it off.
Yeah.
They really pulled this off. He was like,
what you think, bro? Huh? What you think, huh?
I heard that same original one before Crazy Bone got it. That's where he got his excerpts from, and he was gleaning his information from also. Shalom, First Lady. And shalom, brother. Brother D Taylor in the house. And the thing about it was, you know, this been going on, you know. It's been a system at play. I mean, my thing is, a lot of us don't want to wake up to it, but we used to have a such thing, you know what I'm saying? Because the crazy thing was, they got what they call reaction videos now, right? That's on YouTube. And a lot of the younger, you know what I'm saying, generation, I listen to what we grew up on as teenagers, and they love it. And one of the things I got, one of the guys that said, you know what I'm saying, a young cat, he's like, I see that it used to be about fun music. It was about education. He said, so where did it go wrong from there? And I wish I could have just screamed through the screen right now. You need to see what happened in 1991. Because, see, they used that vehicle of music, which is universal for all races, for you to move to, and they use it as a weapon against us.
Oh yeah. That's a war. That's war, baby. That's war.
So,
well, I mean, like I said, we lived it. Me and you know offhand that they was not lying, because you got to remember, when I first came to Hollandale in the 90s, early 90s, BDP still in play, KRS-One, you know, God rest her dead, Miss Melody, had a song called Love's Gonna Get You.
Yeah.
You know, even X-Clan, one of my favorite conscious groups of all time besides Public Enemy, had an album called To the East Blackwards. I didn't say backwards, Blackwards. Basically trying to educate us with all types of beautiful music wrapped around it. And we was educated and nodding our heads. It was sounding so good. And even you knew it, because it was just that energy. It made you feel good. And I remember you as a young man, when we were young, you was crazy about bass. All this shit these young folks doing now is something ain't nothing new. We was doing this. We had loud music back in the day, but at the same time, loud music was understandable.
Yeah.
Because while we were getting educated, it was wrapped around like beautiful production of music. Even though a lot of it was sampled, you know what I'm saying, but it still sounded good as a motherfucker. Then it got to the point where when it got to like 92, 93, the music started to shift in a different direction. We went from country rap, from everybody wearing African medallions, everybody basically praising, you know, Allah, you know, the 5%ers, the Nation of Islam, you know what I'm saying, the Black Israelites and all that. Everybody was back going to the East. That's why X-Clan had an album called To the East Blackwards. Because we was trying to find our ordinance of where we came from. Mr. Charlie seen all of that, and he felt threatened, just like he felt threatened about the 60s. When we was fighting for civil rights, Dr. King basically changed his whole dominion because he basically witnessed the situation with Brother Malcolm and Medgar Evers here in Mississippi, as well as the situations in Alabama, Birmingham, and Montgomery. Man, mindset change. And when a person's mindset change, you want to go deep. You want to get to the grassroots of the situation. And you already know what happened. Dr. King was assassinated. So later on down the line, they try to get us. They got us with King. Then they got us with Black Panther Party, self-defense. Start bringing drugs and alcohol and all kinds of shit in the hood. But at the same time, you still had a generation that knew what the fuck was going on, and they built this thing called hip hop. You know, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the East Coast, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn, Harlem, you know what I'm saying, Queensbridge, the Bronx,
Staten Island.
you know what I'm saying. This was the mecca of hip hop, you know what I'm saying, you know, DJ Kool Herc and Burning Spear, you know what I'm saying, all with the African Bambaataa, DJ Grandmaster Flash, Furious Five, you know what I'm saying, all them basically created a new sound that basically had everybody dancing, being more knowledgeable about themselves, and it even helped the Caucasian people get the knowledge of themselves or what they were doing, what their ancestors were doing. So
I have to say,
they were watching. They was watching us. They had been watching us for a long time, and they was like, enough is a motherfucking enough. Even when Mandela got out of prison in 1989, 1990, everybody started shifting more to Africa. That was a no-no in the white power structure of America. So they basically had to go in and destroy the music style by bringing in this so-called gangster rap that made the whole transition of us loving black women loving black men, to hating black men and black men hating black women. And look at what years later. We got trap music, drill music.
But you know what? You know what I'm saying? To add it with, you know what I'm saying, I see something that's a fact in, you know, so they so-called, you know what I'm saying, term that coin gangster music, even though the brothers, you know what I'm saying, in all honesty, were just telling it like it was from where they was. But the portrayal, because of the visuals that everybody got a chance to see for the first time, matched the words in the song, and then folks was like, I can't believe that's going on here in America. But with that's being tied into that sit down at that 1991 meeting. Because see, now if we can get the music to get you to go ahead out here and be real, as you said, to be a real nigga, and being putting in this work out here, then the thing about it will criminalize you to the point where we can feel our private prison, because now the machine is working. Exactly. And since that time frame, the machine has been just oiled up, you know what I'm saying, every year with new little trap music songs on how we got 100 folks in the background, you know what I'm saying, everybody got drums. But my thing is, each time we lose one of these brothers, what was the 100 folks in the background?
Right. You know, and that's why I'm saying, you know, these young folks is getting out of control. Because like today, I seen that they said somebody got killed in Memphis. He was sitting in his car. Somebody rolled up on him and shot him and left him for dead in his car in the parking lot. And that's been going on in Memphis for the last couple of years now. It is just going ragged with these guns. And to think about it, it's bad leadership. A lot of people that basically are in these offices, these political offices, they look just like me and you. But they ain't doing work for, they ain't doing a damn thing. But see, you know, back in the days, that was the whole situation. You wanted to integrate. You didn't want to separate. You wanted to integrate. You want to be down with these people. And they say, okay, you can be down with me, but you want to pay a heavy toll, a heavy ticket behind it, meaning that you're going to do what we say do. We'll give you some money. I know that's all you want. Give you some money, but you ain't gonna do shit for your community. And don't even try to do shit for your community. And this is what's going on. And these young folks, they don't have nobody to rely on. And even to the black women out here, they're saying there ain't no good men out here. Well, you ask for it. You say you don't need a man. So you creating all these young men that acting like women.
I still going
They
back
have
to the
more.
thing.
They have more attitude spell than alpha males will ever have. Because see, we know how to deal with problems. They don't. They've been taught to basically think everything's gonna be all right and don't worry about it. Mama got mama baby. You know what I'm saying? Everything's all good. Don't worry about it, baby. I'm gonna cook you some chicken and potatoes and gravy and everything gonna be all right. But in the reality of this shit, she basically setting you up for failure. Because when you get out here in the real world, everybody not gonna feel like mama's baby. And that's what this whole situation is. Because see, I was gonna say, like Will Smith, going back to him. A lot of young folks don't realize Will Smith was a hip hop artist before he became an actor. And back then, when Will Smith first got in the scene, he was more of a what can I say? He was like a regular hip hop artist. He wasn't cussing. He wasn't fussing. He was just rapping on a happy scale. And his music was positive. But it wasn't good enough for Will because Will wanted to get more money. Because back then, the hip hop artists weren't getting paid as much money as they're getting paid now. See, these artists now, they're getting paid all type of money because they're doing the dirty work. They ain't talking about shit, but the same shit. I'm going to rip their head off and doing this and that and other. They say, yeah, there you go. Keep on spitting that shit. Because we need you to promote this like a car salesman, the way it's so that way we can build up these prison population. So we rather for your ass to be locked up and be a nothing than be unlocked up and try to be something. That's what this is all about.
That's why the two ways, bro. They want to do dead in jail.
What he said. About that letter. What you gonna say, bro?
I say it's only two reasons they want us. They want us dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it goes back, you know what I'm saying, once again, either male or female, it goes back to the music, you know what I'm saying, that's been pumping into the head. And the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying, on the female side of stuff, everybody talking about, you know what I'm saying, I don't need that. I don't need you. I got to get my own. And the thing about it, we all know that's not possible because it's a struggle when you're young.
Most definitely.
But that's the illusion of your soul.
You know, that's just like a scale, bro. You put some weight, you got two scales. You put weight on one side, that scale will go up. You put enough some more valid weight on another side, it's gonna stay balanced. That's how the black family structure is supposed to be. It's supposed to stay balanced. It don't supposed to be living over. And that's how they got our society. Because ain't no man in the house telling these young folks how to be civilized. And they love
it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. So they done took the scale and broke off one of the balances and threw that away.
Yeah.
And the other side is getting weighted down with the pressures of trying to do something that a family should do, not one person.
Oh, yeah. And
so, and just like, you know what I'm saying, once you get under that pressure from a one perspective, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to reach out for that. Same thing for us. We're going to get pressured out. We're going to have to reach out to the streets. That's where it starts to get ugly. Because you had to go outside of what you usually do, being a decent person, and become this person that I'm not. And then the thing about it is, if you continue to play that role long enough, and then you have offspring, that gets passed down also. Right. So now, you got a community of people that's acting the wrong way, where they should. And then you throw music in on top of that to continue to harden that and bake that on. And so now it's a hardened character, whereas, you know what I'm saying, there is no light coming through. And that's exactly what the system was meant to do from the 1991 sit down, is get you to a point where y'all blowing each other brains away and enjoying it, make more rap songs about it, because when you lose loved ones, that's something you can't get over. So that keeps an eternal beef going on. And they
Yep.
continue to fuel our prisons. That's why we'll make our money off these stocks and bonds. And just get this, folks, get this. Stocks and bonds were a mean of confinement back in the Middle Ages.
Hmm.
Our people were under stocks and bonds here in the US. That's where the original term stocks and bonds came. It makes money off our people, and they still been doing it. It's just been to the point now it's been revolutionized.
Right.
So that's what people got to understand, what's going into your head, what you're seeing, stuff like that. Are you, you know what I'm saying, helping the system to destroy us? Because that's what it's, you know what I'm saying, it's been programmed to do. And we've
Right.
been programmed into it because you acted out. How many
Yeah.
times you can jump on YouTube, World Star, and seeing our people acting like animals?
And
I
yeah,
don't even
and
watch it
that's
no
the
more, bro.
thing. And that's the thing right there. Because I've always had the notion to say that we acting just like they used to act back in the 60s against us. Whites only, colors only. Don't sit at the counter table ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Now we're doing it to ourselves. Basically, they got us on autopilot, destroying
Exactly.
us. And that's why I should try to tell, you know, young black women, stop getting on Facebook saying that you don't need this and need that from a black man, because you do. Yeah, we need each other. And don't ever think
Yep.
that we don't. But in a way, you've been conditioned to think that you don't need, because you think that if they give you a job at McDonald's or wherever the case may be, and you get a nice little car and a nice little Section 8 apartment, and you got your child in the house, everything is good. But it's things that you know that you probably want and can't afford it,
Hmm.
because the wages that you get are not enough. And it's set up like that for a reason, because they want you to keep wanting. Because they already know, they know more about your history than you know about your history. They know that you need a man. Because see, bilingually, you don't even know. You're about the only race on this planet that sit there and basically dictate about what you don't need out of a black man, out of the man that looks just like you. White people
Pardon
don't
me,
do it.
right back.
White people don't do it. The Jewish people don't do it. Koreans don't do it. Mexicans don't do it. But we do it. And we do it because, like I said, it's under conditioning. To think that, hey, since they're giving me this education, these jobs, and a place to live, and a nice little car or whatever, I'm good. No, you're not good. You're doing worse, because you helping them crucify us, black men. And that's just the way it is. Take it or let it alone. So you're going to get situations like Will Smith and Chris Rock basically staging a beef on national television. And yes, I said staging. I mean, I know a lot of y'all say, "Oh, that was real, man." You can tell it was real. How do you know? You wasn't there. But like I tell you, in front of the TV screen, everything looks real. But behind the TV screen this is reality as it's gonna be fake as a motherfucker. You got to remember the word Hollywood. The word Holly basically means, spells magical mindset. Meaning they keep you in cahoots of what they want you to believe and what they want you to see. Don't you know? Media, all that is in the same cahoots as Hollywood. Watch movies and see the news reporters that's on the movie. They be reporters from local TV stations around the country that's being in the movie. Why the hell are they in fucking movies when they supposed to be real news reporters? Why they in the movie? Because it's all fake. They got to keep you deaf, dumb, and blind, so that way they can keep on making their moves on whatever else they want to basically bring up behind your back. It's a distraction. Fool. That's how they do us. That's what like they doing you now. You don't need no man. We'll take care of you. But at the same time, here you are working 2 jobs, trying to work 2 jobs, come home and take care of your kids. That's a lot on your fucking plate to eat. And you don't supposed to live that type of life. It ain't destined for you to live that type of life. And then you wonder why you got health problems, cancers of all kinds. You basically moving like an old man, old woman at the age of 30-something. You don't know what to do with yourself. Sometimes you feel like you want to commit suicide. So you take to the YouTube or Facebook page and basically talk about your problem because you don't know what to do with yourself. And you're worrying about what other people think. You know, you basically putting yourself in a bad despair of life and don't even know it. But at the same time, you don't need a man. The hell you don't. You do need a man. Because when Grandpa was in the house and Grandma was living, Big Mama was living, see, Big Mama's gone. Ain't no more Big Mama. See, Big Mama, when she was home, she might still act like she didn't need a man, but she knows she needed a man. She never said nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew the values of a man. Because she know when a man was at the house, she didn't have to work. All she had to do was cook and clean, take care of the kids. And the kids was respectful. They knew their place. They knew their place in public. Because if somebody was at home educated, while the man was out there making the money, paying the bills. You don't have that anymore. You know why? Because these motherfuckers basically educated themselves to see how you do things. They know that you're the original woman. They know that you take care of home better than they will ever take care of home.
Man,
Don't you know that black women used to breastfeed white men? They couldn't even breastfeed their own child. They had to breastfeed their own child. They had to breastfeed the white man's child before they breastfeed their own child. Because he knew that it was something that was very nurturing in that breast milk that made that child become very, very articulate, smart, and
you know what? You so
healthy.
right about it. You so right about it. I just got to piggyback on that, man. It's been scientifically proved like that. You know what I'm saying? They have a higher IQ. They have a higher IQ.
Yes. They know this.
So don't go to the store and get the 2% or the gallon D that's in the jug because that's cow's milk for a calf.
Exactly. A whole lot of yeast in that milk.
When the Most High was creating everything, he took the woman into effect first and foremost anyway, make sure that she could reproduce everything needed.
That's right.
To sustain the little one. Wasn't nothing left out, so you don't have to go to the grocery store. You don't have to feel bad if they got
y'all
all
don't
the milk.
realize, bro. I mean, I'm laughing off to keep from getting upset, but y'all don't realize how important y'all are as black women in this world. We need y'all. Just as well as y'all need us. But the thing about it is, you're not gonna get no black man gonna get on a podcast and tell you what's real. Because a lot of times, I know I say jokes about the hair has and eyelashes and shit. The reason why I say that is because I know your natural look is more beautiful than your fake look. Your fake looks is funny to me. It's like going to a damn circus and watching the clown put on all that makeup. You know damn well that's not him, so you laugh at him because he look funny. It's just like y'all. Y'all look funny as hell with all that shit on. I'm serious. I look at my first lady. She's natural. I told her, I said, why don't you put some of that shit on so I can see how you look? She started laughing. Like she laughing now. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't believe in that shit. I have a whole lot of female friends, much love them out there that don't believe in that, all that bullshit. But the new generation, and most even some of the old generation, feel like they have to put on a hair hat and eyelashes to go outside and take out the garbage in the morning. They can't go without putting a hair hat on, take out the garbage. Because they're afraid with somebody in a passing car gonna say about their hairline or something. But y'all look even funny with that damn hair hat. That motherfucker be kicked all over and shit. And you be trying to fluff it up and that shit. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. You are in control of your own destiny. Nobody else is. So you can't worry about what somebody say or put a dictate or whatever the case may be, because you don't even matter. It shouldn't even matter. I know it's hard, because a lot of times I be telling my cousin, I'm like, man, you can't let motherfuckers around here make you mad because they feel some type of way because you don't want to take them to the store or don't want to interact with them the way they want you to. Fuck them. They ain't got nothing going for themselves no way, a lot of them. They ain't like they feel like, I'm going to help try to get this business going here, you know what I'm saying? Try to make some business moves around here, and I want your help. No, it's always, can I borrow $1? Can I borrow $2? Can I borrow $5? I need to take a ride downtown. But a lot of times they just be wanting you to just get out of the time that you got going on and deal with them on they suck shit. And like I said, I love my people. I was in the club last night, Club Sugar Shack. Shout out to Sugar, man. Well, not last night, night before last. There was a young brother coming there. I ain't call his name. He said, Chaos. He said, you got 50 cents? I broke them off $5. So get you a beer. Oh, thank you, Chaos, man, bro. I appreciate you, bro. That's love, bro. That's love, man. That's love. I said, I know. That's why I gave it to you. And I'm not bragging. It's just the fact of the matter that I love my people. And I really love my people because I love myself.
Yeah.
And that's how it got to be. One thing, when I first moved down here, that's all it was new to me to have this new Southern hospitality type of movement going on. People waving at me. I don't even know you. You waving at me. Hey, I don't know you. But my mama say that's a generational thing. People don't have to know you to speak. That's a Southern hospitality thing. I said, oh, okay. So when that shit started absorbing up in me like a sponge, and I took that shit back out to Los Angeles, I'm like, what's up? Fuck you. Nigga, I don't know you. They didn't say that, but I'm just saying they gave that look like you speak to me for, nigga, I don't know you.
Yeah. It's shocking to him.
I got used to the new Southern hospitality way of life because I never had that. In California, it's every man for himself. Unless motherfuckers now motherfuckers that know you be like, what's up, bro? What up, blood? What up, cuz? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. But if they don't know you, they not gonna speak to you. They're gonna look at you, turn their head, keep on. And if they look at you too hard, they be like, ain't you? Hey, what's up, Tyrone? What's up, Jay? Other than that, ain't nobody just gonna speak to you out of being fucking air. Because I don't know you. But down south is a whole different game. But it's starting to get a little different. It's starting to be like the city now. These motherfuckers look at you, don't even speak to you now. And that's because how society has changed over the years. Because I've seen a big change in Hollywood. A big ass change. I see a big ass change in the Mississippi Delta, period. I mean, yeah, true enough, when I first came down here, niggas was doing stupid shit, but it wasn't really killing each other and doing all that old crazy shit like they're doing now. It didn't got real out here in the battlefield. Because these young folks don't know what to do with themselves. Like I said, I played that video. Should I play that video? You said you seen the video with the young brother, 2K. No disrespect to the brother, but I feel like that was a damn so fucking distasteful, man. Because these young folks getting on there talking about their business and getting mad and talking shit because motherfuckers talking about them and basically just amped up. And a lot of them are female. And I know a lot of them got kids. And the kids is absorbing all their fuckery. For when they get older, they're gonna be on the same goddamn
Ain't that's the cycle? That's the vicious cycle.
Oh, yeah.
And it works with the machine.
That's the whole idea of this topic tonight. About destroying the black image. A lot of times I be wanting to get out of calling myself black and basically calling myself melanated instead.
You should.
because the word black means nothing. And when they think of the word black meaning nothing, that means that you're nothing.
And it also means devoid of color. Now, how is that?
Exactly.
But anyway.
See, a lot of people don't know that. Because why you think the cops shoot you? They going by a code. When you say that you're black, Black Lives Matter, you basically say you ain't shit. Because
you know what?
Unknown. Black is unknown. That means they can't see you. You're dark.
Here's what I found out when I was able to join the military. Now, this is one of the high points of, you know what I'm saying, of I should say a perk that I got from joining. When I got out of the side of the U.S. and I got over to Japan, it was the first time in my life that I was treated as a human being. I felt it. They showed
in Japan?
In Japan.
According to Dr. Umar, they racist over there, he say.
Well, I don't know what island he landed in, but I've been all over the line because I was there for 2 years.
Well,
and for 2 years straight, while I was there.
Go ahead.
No, he's irrelevant right now because you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give him my story right now. What's really was real because I was there.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said we ain't even discuss that, brother, because he say a lot of little fuck shit that I disagree on, and much love to him. But at the same time, I know he be on some fuck shit. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers be on fuck shit. Go ahead, bro.
Like I said, I ain't gonna give him no shine because here's the thing about it though. I was over there for 2 years, and here's the thing: they love our people over there. When I say our people, put your people, you know what I'm saying, put your fist up. Now, if it's melanated like mine, them the people that they love over there. I say love them. I have homeboys that I went over there with in 1997 that are still over there, say they ain't never coming back.
What's name's over there? From Shalimar. The group, you remember the group Shalimar? This is for the love of you. And, down from back in the days with Jody Wiley and Hugh Hefner. I mean, Howard Hughes. The brother that taught Michael Jackson how to dance, Jeff Daniels. He's over there. That's where he lives at.
Yeah.
He's from Los Angeles, but he moved over there because that thing that he had with the dancing and pop locking, and because he had started the new LA Breaker, the new
you know what? You know what?
And he moved over there in Hong Kong, Japan, and was doing shows over there, and they love him.
Wait a minute, you say Hong Kong? Hong Kong's in China.
I mean, China. Is it Japan or China?
No, Hong Kong's the capital of China.
Okay. Well, he's somewhere over in that area, though. I know. And they love him over there.
But let me get into it, though. Let me tell you how much the love is, though. Let me tell you how much the love is, dog. Now, I was telling you know what I'm saying, wifey about this last night while I was over in Japan. All right. We was on our way down to, you know what I'm saying, the club was Heaven. That was Club Heaven. All right. Now, mind you, that we come to find out that the police, 9 o'clock on the weekends, they go home. There are no more cops out after 9 o'clock on the weekend. Put that into you know what I'm saying, your pipe and smoke it just for a second. Now, back down to the Hard Rock where we stopped off first before we get down to Club Heaven. They're playing electric slide in there. They got white tablecloths on the table. It's a couple of us, you know what I'm saying, that's going through. We happen to hear, so we outside doing what, you know, melanated people do when we hit electric slide. We're going to go ahead and get it in right there. Right. It just so happened the manager saw us outside, you know, dancing and invite us into a packed house in the Hard Rock with folks sitting at white tablecloths. He stopped the music, told us to come in, started again, and had us to do the dance again. Some of the people said they couldn't see us in the back, so guess what he did? He stopped the music for a second time, told us to stand on top of the tables. Yeah, hold that. Told us to stand on top. Now we got on, you know what I'm saying, Air Max, Joy, they all dirty from the train and stuff, but we got that on top of the white tabletop. And people sitting down at the table, people. So we on top of the tables, looking at each other like, is this real? But when the music started, we let us know right then, yeah, this is it. So we gave them our show. So every table had their own little dance from us doing our thing, but it wasn't over. The highlight of the show was after it was over with. The manager told us, could we come back next week because we good for business.
Wow. Now
That's
think
why
about
people ain't coming back.
now think about that. And see, that's why I say you will never know who you are until you go to these other countries. See, America gonna tell you their watered down version of what they want you to believe that who you are. And then
It's a lie.
you got some more buck dancing Negroes that will do the same thing. Tell you, oh, if you go to these other countries, they don't like black people too. They're European countries. Russia don't like, and then and that's why I was like, wait a minute. Russia, you can look it up. You can Google, whatever the fuck, Wikipedia or whatever the fuck. And I guarantee you ain't gonna find nothing about slavery in Russia that come down to black people. Because Russia is the only country. I'm saying this. I'm saying this. The only country that the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers couldn't fuck with, couldn't do business with. That's the reason why they're trying to get some shit kicked off in America right now, because Russia is not playing with America anymore. Because don't think they don't know what the fuck goes on with black people and people of color, as they say. Because Putin had already said that black people need to stop letting these goddamn Caucasians do shit to us like they do. And Putin, that's why y'all President Stevie Joe Biden is talking shit and saying that he needs to get out of office because he's a very dangerous man. Anytime somebody that speaks against the white status quo of America becomes a terrorist, he's not good for the people and all that shit. They basically want everybody. That's why they're trying to get this new world order, one world government shit going. Everybody's being a part of it, but Russia. Why? Because Russia know who the motherfucker. They know who the indigenous people of the planet is. They know it's us, and they ain't going down like everybody else can come down. And Russia waiting. So I'm letting you black Negroes know, stay the fuck out of these Caucasian spaces. Talking about I'm down to fight for you, because they gonna leave your motherfucking ass and leave and go find somewhere to fight and hide out. You ain't gonna be able to go with them. See, all that Stephen from Django shit gonna have to come to a goddamn end. I'm telling you why. Because y'all talking about y'all support Ukraine. Ukraine treating Africans right now like dog shit. But y'all want to give and send money, and you got black people over here in America ain't getting shit done. Los Angeles got the biggest poverty area in the United States. Skid Row, right off of Figueroa, going toward downtown LA, all down that strip. It's basically like a poor Vegas, Las Vegas.
I have to say that California got to be the richest city in the union, because even though New York may be the biggest, but Hollywood resides out there in California. That's where you get all your B's and B's going.
Yeah, exactly. Salute, bro.
So he like that. Salute, Superior Mind.
Online. What's up, bro?
There it is. Salute, man. Shout out. Salute.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing right there, man. You know, you got cities like LA, Chicago, East Oakland, Houston. I mean, let's go New York, Miami, all these big cities that are having problems that America seems to try to ignore. Talking about helping somebody else with their problem, they got problems right here that they need to kind of fix up. Well, not kind of, that need to fix up. And I'm not supporting none of that bullshit. I don't vote with politics, the Democrat or Republican. I don't support all lives matter, Black lives matter, nobody. None of that shit. Because it's all under the same status quo. Keep you deaf, dumb, and blind.
I tell you what they do, support your family. That's how you do that.
There you go. There it is. There it is. That's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. Worry about what goes on in your household.
Yeah.
Black woman and black man. Mm-hmm. Because that's all you need to be worried about. Fuck about some damn Black Lives Matter. because they ain't know a bunch of stud bitches sitting around there throwing their fists up trying to act like me. That's the reason why they is in effect. Y'all really don't know the history on Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna tell you about that. See, when Black Lives Matter first started, they thought it was a new Black Panther Party because the feds was coming in to try to figure out now what the fuck is going on with this. We don't want no more of this goddamn shit that we had back in the 60s. And they found out that it was a number of Black women that eat pussy.
Shalom.
And they thought, don't worry about them. They cool. Fuck it. It's all good. Let them look. They just so beautiful and cuddly. Look how pretty they say. Black Lives Matter. Oh, they weak. Fuck them. Let them have it, chat. Go around there painting Black Lives Matter on the street corners and on the streets and all that stuff. Make the Caucasian, the poor white trash Caucasian people mad and all that old shit. Because they ain't no threat. They know it ain't a threat. They already know. They ain't worried about y'all.
No.
Because see, they thought that, like I said, they thought
Always.
They thought that there was a new Black Panther Party because they got scared. They're like, where the fuck did these motherfuckers come from? But when they seen it wasn't a bunch of women and a bunch of old, sweet, what you call them, sweetness, they was like, oh, let them have it. Fuck it. And George Harrow said, I'll bag it. You know what I'm saying? I'll give them a couple of dollars and make them think like it is all good. But at the same time, we're going to be in control of it and make sure that they ain't trying to do nothing to try to make a come up in the Black community. Because you got to remember, Black woman, you said you don't need a man. So they already, that's a kind of issue right there. Because you basically helping them out by saying Black Lives Matter, but it really don't matter. Because look what's going on out here in the street. You have a more black, they just doing a 2-for-1, right? They're doing a 10-for-1 right now in all these cities. That's just how they roll. Yeah, you're right, bro. He said this is all land, brothers.
Well, I'm out, with all due respect, though, my brother, they can have this. You know what I'm saying? I can watch it burn down, like, you know what I'm saying? What's the guy name of? What was the guy's name? You know what I'm saying? Back here. Anyway, he was the emperor back there, but he watched Rome burn while he was fiddling.
Judas said you turned up, bro.
we talking about the people right now, bro. You already know how I get down. Like, it's gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying? I got a passion for my people, man.
Oh yeah.
Like the brother said earlier, you know what I'm saying? I love myself, so I can love my people. I see me and my people. And, you know what I'm saying? Flaws and all. So my thing, we got to get that fixed. Yeah.
Well, definitely. I mean, like I say, I never said that I was a know-it-all type of motherfucker, but throughout life, I learned a whole lot compared to what I've known for years. That's the reason why I stepped away from Christianity. I stepped away from politics. I stepped away from all this shit that was given to me as a child to realize that when you get away from this stuff, you start to realize who people really are in society. You start to realize a whole lot. And that's what they don't want you to realize. Because when you start realizing yourself on the within, you become a threat. See, like I said, no disrespect to y'all guys that love Jesus and he's your personal Lord and Savior or whatever the case may be. But you got to understand, if you really read deeply into that Bible, you'll realize that Bible will tell you who you really are if you read Revelation. And that's one of the parts of the Bible that some of your preachers don't want to read because that basically tell you who you really are. And that's some real shit. But like I say, I don't have to go into details about that. I'm just telling you what God loves. Because if you really know that you are the real gods of this planet, because they take, you know how to get up in the morning, wipe your ass when you take a shower, brush your teeth, comb your hair, do all that stuff.
Mm.
Get up and go to work, and get off work and take care of your kids or whatever the case may be. That's God right there. That's you. You the God. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta act like God. You gotta keep it going.
I don't think it's possible, dog.
Huh?
I don't think it's possible, dog. We can't be that. We can't get the divine nature because our moral, you know what I'm saying, compass is jacked up. That's the problem. The moral compass is jacked up. We can't get that perfection. Whereas the right was right and the wrong was wrong. It's now you got this blurring going on to the point where, you know what I'm saying, confusion comes in, and now all of a sudden you can't call that because the thing about it, it's not pure no more. And the thing about it, that's what I hate, because everybody's talking about, well, we need to get back. If we get back, the thing about it, you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, drop some standards, and the expectations have to go, you know what I'm saying, tremendously higher. And the thing about it, we ain't looking high enough on a lot of things. We don't understand it's a ladder that's got to be climbed here. And folks just stopping off on certain wrongs saying I'm comfortable. You ain't reached the top yet. Because back to the book, as you know what I'm saying, referring to it earlier, you know what I'm saying, Torah, the thing about it, it's also in Genesis when he first creating everything. When he gets to 1:26, he's telling you, let us make man in our image. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing about that, people. The thing about it, you being made an image, that is the official serial authority to rule in his stead in the region that he's going to place you in. That's what the creation was all about. You were here to govern this planet, and to govern him as in the absence of him, the Most High. So you would have been the God of the world. But since you know the moral compass, and everything is getting in everybody's ear, talking about, well, no, you need to do this a little bit better. Well, the thing about it now is now, you know, man dies. Gods don't die. That's how I know.
and much love to you guys. Like I said, I got love for my Christian family. But y'all need to know what that cross really stands for, that y'all wear around that neck. That's an idol. And I think Dark Prince, I think we're gonna have some. I think Judah want to come on.
Yeah.
Let me get you on, bro. You want to come in? I think he wants something that he can play with too, bro.
You feeling that fire? It's hot over that way. Let me get in on that heat.
Yeah, I'm gonna see your link in a second. Hold on, just a second. I'm gonna see your link now, bro.
He said, "Let me in. Let me in." Wait, hold on.
Let me in. You like man on Poltergeist. Let me in.
Mm-hmm. That's when, you know what I'm saying, you're outside the club and in the music busting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to get in there. Yeah, it got it there. Your jam come on. Yeah, we got to get in there.
I just sent you the link. You just got to come on in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to bro Judah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm glad we got the crew back. Only thing we missing now is Alamo. Alamo, I don't know. I gotta get with bro because I think he be going through some hard times down there in Texas. He be letting them old goofy motherfucker down there get them all out of context and shit, pissing them off. So they be getting all mad. He be tripped out, man. I'm like, man, you can't be letting these motherfuckers get that. But bro, I tell you what, let's go on a break and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna show some videos right quick. We're gonna wait on Judah to come on in. We'll be right back.
I'd like to congratulate President Putin for being the only person that caught a fish today.
So you know Vladimir Putin. You think he's a killer?
Mm-hmm. I do. I like Putin. He likes me. You know, we get along.
And I looked the man in the eye. I found him to be very straightforward and trustworthy. We had a very good dialogue. I was able to get a sense of his soul. A lot of people never really dreamt that an American president and a Russian president could have established the friendship that we had. We were enemies for a long period of time. When I was in high school, Russia was an enemy. Now the high school students can know Russia is a friend.
I don't have a bad personal relationship with Putin. When we have conversations, they're candid, they're blunt. I know the press likes to focus on body language, and he's got that kind of slouch, looking like the bored kid in the back of the classroom. But the truth is that when we're in conversations together, oftentimes it's very productive.
I respect Putin. He's a strong leader, I can tell you that, unlike what we have. President Putin called me up very nicely to congratulate me on the win of the election.
Putin's a killer. A lot of killers. We got a lot of killers. Why you think our country's so innocent?
I like Putin. He likes me. You know, we get along. It's isn't it? Wouldn't you say it's smart to get along? Okay, smart.
So what specifically will you do differently to change Vladimir Putin's behavior?
Well, first of all, there's no guarantee you can change a person's behavior or the behavior of his country. Autocrats have enormous power. They don't have to answer to a public.
Why do you think he hasn't changed his behavior in spite of everything the U.S. has done to this point?
He's Vladimir Putin.
Putin is the aggressor. Putin chose this war. And now he and his country will bear the consequences.
Ma'am. What? You smelling funky like that?
No, I'm not, so don't even play with me.
Huh? Let me just spray you real quick. Hold on, you good? I'm gonna just spray you real quick.
You better quit playing, find you somebody to play with.
Huh?
Quito. I don't know who he is.
Ooh, you funky.
Hey, man, you better go on about your business now.
I was trying to spray you.
Hey, you better go about your business. I'm gonna spray you if you don't go about your business.
Huh. Just spray me.
No, you go about your business. Go about your business.
DJ Mix Master Chaos.
Marco, and then they go Rasmus. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, chaos in the meantime.
DJ Mix Master Chaos.
All right, we're back. That was an old cut from back in the days, y'all. Yeah, I used to do all kind of shit like that back in the day, make beats and stuff like that. I might get back to doing it. I mean, I got so much shit, man. I tell you, I just love it. I love music. Music is my life. But I like to do a lot of talking about conscious stuff too. So, but here I am. Let's see. Damn. I don't know where the hell Dark Prince went. I told him, I said, we're going to break. He went to break and broke out the door. I don't know. He got one of the more goofy ass phones. I told he need to, but he said he got a brand new phone. I don't know what the hell Dark Prince doing, man. I really don't. Him and his situation, he just break off like Flash Gordon. But he done threw me off on what I was going to do. I guess Judah was supposed to come on. I sent him the damn link, but he ain't got it yet. I don't know. I tell you, it'd be kind of rough running these phones and shit, and they throw you off every time. But anyway, let's see what else I wanted to. Oh, hold on, I gotta stand up. I'm gonna put you to work one of these days. You're gonna help me out.
Production.
Yeah. For real. I'll be trying to multitask. Still trying to learn how to. There we go. I need to put my background music on. I ain't play my background music. There you go. Okay, here go Dr. Judah too. Just in time. All right. Brother Dark, well, Dark Prison got on down, so we got my brother Judah in the house. What we got going on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What's up, bro?
Salute.
Man, yeah, I said to myself, you didn't. I told Dark Prince, I said, man, we're gonna go to break. We're gonna wait on Judah to come on. He's all right. Well, I know he didn't left the damn building like Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Goddamn, I don't know. He be getting that herb in, and when he get that herb in, it's been warm.
Yeah. He's been a coma. I don't blame him. Yeah, I don't blame him though. Yeah. When I've been a coma, I'm out of there.
Hell yeah!
I ain't doubling back.
I'm doing shit mixed in with every damn thing from the bottom, man.
Yeah.
I'll be about here in a minute, goddamn it.
I've been no corner. Yeah, I'm out the mason jar tonight, though. I'm out the mason jar.
Oh,
yeah, I'm out the mason jar, man. Yeah, I'm back home for real. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like some damn apple juice or some beer or something.
No, that's what it is. I'm playing number beer, man. My stomach ain't made for that. Boy, I keep it 100. Yeah.
I already know, bro. Glad you on the show, man. Finally back on the scene.
Yeah. Just popping in, man. There's a lot. It's a lot going on, man, and we got to navigate through this stuff, man. Take care of your family, man. Love on your family, and because there's a lot going on, bro.
Right.
It's a lot going on. Just outside of social media topic. It's a lot going on, on the real world stage, globally. That's it's impact.
I wasn't gonna say nothing about it, but I had to, this is gonna be my last week, and I'm not gonna even talk about brother no more. But what was that? What was your take on this Will and Jada and Chris Rock bullshit?
Well,
what did you get out of it?
It's two things. It's two things that's happening. First thing is the most imminent, what you see right? What we see. Yeah, the man reacted. It was a joke. You understand what I'm saying? It was a joke. But it was a joke. But based upon history, you know, Will had to do something. And maybe it had something to do with the role that he played. But it definitely was not the stereotypical thing. And that's what I want to, a lot of people, I stress that in conversation. Get out of that. That's stereotypical saying this black man and black men are, no, man, that has nothing to do with that. The man defending his wife, you know, take the color out of it. You saying what a real display is, because this is traditionally how we fought for our women. You don't embarrass her on a world stage. But by the same token, he knew where they was at. So to Will part, it was an emotional, you know what I'm saying? It showed a lack of control and who's really dominant in their relationship. But then by the same token, it showed that if a man is pushed to a certain extent by a woman, what you're going to get is these kind of reactions. But the public drawback from it, is it worth what you try to put out there for your wife? Was it worth trying to save her and trying to have some self-respect? Because most people are not going to feel it like that.
When you saying that, like, yeah, I understand that he was taking up for your wife's shit, but his wife didn't give a damn about none of that shit back here when she was basically putting him out on blast. Because, see, like I say, this Hollywood shit is just what it is, bro. It's for entertainment purposes only. You know?
Yeah, and that's them people's lives, man.
Yeah, you know, I mean, but yes, their lives, but it's out here it's out here in the public's eye. So, you know, everybody gonna have that what you call that secondary commentary on it. So, you know, that's how it is.
Hey, bro, but this why the thing now in the transition. If you look around the landscape, now walk with me on this. If you look around the landscape, that's why it's about family, man.
Right.
Black people got to get out of looking at other people's lives and get back to
exactly.
You got to get back to your community shit, man. We keep looking at fuck all that shit, man. That shit is not right. That's not who we are as a people. Totally. That's a segment of the society, and they don't represent the totality of the real grassroots people in America. They don't represent us, bro. They are actors and actresses.
Yep.
Probably 1/10 of 1% of the population on the planet. So how can they be a representation of the numbers? Don't even add up.
You just proved my point right there. That's why I said we worry about the wrong shit instead of the right shit.
Yeah.
Things that we need to worry about, we don't even get a motherfucking mindset on. We just say we're so emotional, just ready to just react to shit that they bring to the table for us.
Because they looking outside of there and trying to live vicariously.
Yeah.
What I mean by vicariously, trying to live through these people. That's why they put so much. They focus on. But again, this is the trick bag too. These people are put up and shown to the world as this is the personification of the culture, which is at the height of that. Yeah. The best in this, the best in that. That is the personification of those particular industries and fields, right? But by the same token, morally and ethically, in other areas, they don't represent that. They represent us as talented wise, and you would hope that talent and gifts, and skills, and you would hope that would somehow their moral compass and their ethical compass and values line up with the position that they've achieved. But it doesn't work like that. The prettiest people do the ugliest thing.
Right. There it is. Exactly.
Just because somebody has a level of privilege and status does not negate them from any of the faults and failures as somebody who has $0. Everybody's still subject to the same shit. We the people put them up and say, you should know better because what? Because you have money? Because you have man, it doesn't work like that.
That's what they think. That's what they think.
That's why they say the most
know better. No, I mean of course they know better. But when like I keep telling people, Hollywood is a whole nother society, a whole nother society
of its own. A whole nother society of its own.
I was telling people, I'm like, okay, now if you pull the same bullshit at a fucking football game and the realities of life, they'd have locked your ass up. The police would have came and got you, put the handcuffs on, no question about it.
Yeah, but this stuff happens all the time, though.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. It happens all the time. It's not a one-time thing. They fight all the time backstage.
Yeah.
That ain't the first, but Will did it out in public on stage. So the world is looking at it like, oh, the black man and on black crime, and but that's white supremacist bullshit.
Oh yeah.
They got plenty of fights behind the scenes. Sylvester, all them white boys, all them be fighting each other, man.
Yeah, but what I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, in my own opinion, they had to put it out there to make see, every time we get them a little something, they don't know how to act.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was looking at it as, because, like I say, Will Smith ain't about that life. Both ain't about that life. These guys are actors, and that's just what they do. And my thing is, like I said, the LAPD, they said the LAPD basically asked Chris Rock did he want to press charges, and Chris Rock said no. But anything you can, if you really know how this thing is set up, you would know that he ain't got to press charges because the shit is already on camera. They've seen it, so it's evidence right there. They're gonna come lock his ass up either way it goes, because they're gonna charge him aggravated assault.
Yeah, and it's all part of the scheme. So you got the war, you got the distraction with the war, you got people looking over Ukraine, you know, everything, and then now you got this going on, because see that would have attracted this attracts more attention, and take people's eyes off of that. So you got a sector of the people looking over there that way. Then now they shift their eyes over here, but they ain't looking at the trick bag that's going on. See, and I tell you, and this is what I'm saying. I'm politically saying to people, and this is what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand what's going on with the immigration, man. All these foreigners sliding in back door on. They sliding in back door on you. All the resources. How you think they came up with 13 billion off top? How you think they came up with 30 million barrels of reserve oil? How you think they got them F-16s over there, them fighter jets over there for them? Guess who paying for that? Guess who's paying for that? American taxpayers.
I had a nerve to tell you that you need to pay your taxes, otherwise we'll just go in your bank account.
People don't, y'all just cheer, man. People just get to cheering on shit and don't know you paying for it. Fuck is going on?
Like I said earlier, I said earlier, if you go into Los Angeles and you see all these damn folks living in tents and stuff, all for about a 4 or 5 mile radius.
66,000, man. The other day I looked at the numbers. 66,000 homeless people in LA. Bigger than some cities in a fucking country. 66,000. And you talking about, and what a lot of people don't know, because people don't be checking the weather. A lot of them, some of them people out there got jobs and go to work, man, yet they still on the street, man, because the cost of living so high in California.
Yeah.
And majority of them is black folk, man.
Yeah. But like I said, by me coming from out there,
motherfuckers cheering on something about helping somebody.
Yeah.
Can't even help the people that's here.
I was telling First Lady, like when I went out down there that time, I went down there and took a load of chicken down there from Arkansas, and I was getting on the 710 freeway, which is the Long Beach freeway out there in Compton.
Right.
And I passed through there. I remember passing through there all the time, ever since a little boy, all the way up to a teenager. That area is pretty clean. Now I'm passing through that motherfucker got tents and everything up under the damn freeway.
Right.
And I told Lisa, I said, I can't believe what the fuck I'm looking at right here.
Yeah.
I said, God damn. And people just stand out in the street just looking around like they just like, can somebody help me? The way they're looking like, where are you going in this truck? Can you take me where you're going?
Yeah. I want to get the hell out of there.
I mean, I'm making a joke. It's really.
Yeah, I want to get the hell out of there, man. And then the other day. Go ahead, brother. My bad.
No, I was saying, and my nephew, I got nephews still. I still got family out there.
Right.
My nephew, I was like, hell no. Yo, Uncle ain't that bad. I said, bro, I'm looking at this shit. I'm out here on the road. I pass through this shit all the time.
That shit is bad, man.
As ever been. I said, I can deal with
that shit is bad.
This ain't nothing.
Right.
I said, man, these motherfuckers got make. I said they making all kind of bullshit ass laws that she was like, what the fuck? You give me a ticket just because I got a certain amount of inches from the curb? Who the fuck gonna be riding around with a goddamn ruler trying to measure how many feet I need to pour from the curb? They doing this shit because they want you about the city. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Get the hell out of here.
Bro. They want the land, man. They want the land. I'm gonna show you the slick push, man. Cali, New York, right? Cali, New York. Then you got Chicago in between, because Chicago is really a major player in it too, because of their proximity to the Mississippi River. You see what I'm saying? And how close they are to Canada.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't gotta, but two on the east and the two are New York and LA, because they set precedent. It's a lot of history behind what they want out there in Cali. And then the reason for New York has always to go back to the British Crown. This is New York. They got to go back to old York. You understand what I'm saying? So the political move that they're making is this whole thing with, and you just played a clip, and I caught that shit, where he said about Putin, when Biden said that he's part of the autocrats. See, and remember, if you go back and look in the chat, that old chat, I said oligarch. We are a republic. See, that's an aristocracy. See, that's a whole nother system over there. But in order for them to maintain what they got going, they can't be under the republic, because the republic that we are in, that has been established over here, it does what it's exactly doing. It suppresses the indigenous people. You see what I'm saying? This is all about colonization.
Yep, exactly.
This is all about colonization. In order to maintain that, you have to have a steady influx of immigrant population, because the indigenous people, you can't overrun them, because they know the land. They know the layout of the land. They connected to the soil. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they pushing a lot of them from up north and pushing them down. They're trying to push a lot of the black people down south, because they're raising the prices so high in all these other areas. But they need to get us out of them areas. They need to get them out of them areas, because it's military, strategic for one reason, beneficial, and then political. You see what I'm saying? That's why LA and New York is just the two horns on the beast on the other side. But they got to be able to hit you from the northernmost point up there with a major port area, and then in Cali, because they need to maintain that over there with China, the Asian Pacific on that side.
Right.
See, this shit is about, that's why he said that about Putin. You got the aristocracy, the autocracy against the republic, which is colonization. Russia don't have a bunch of allies. See, and they want to keep it like that. But republics are a type of nation, they got a whole bunch of people got to come in. They got to convince people to join them. So this shit is political, man.
Yep.
It's very political.
That's why I tell black people, y'all need to just stay the fuck out of these people's way. Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
You support Ukraine.
Mind your own business, man.
Shut the fuck up, support your fucking people.
Yeah, support your people. Mind your business, man. Let them people do what they do, man, and watch, man. We be better off. Because they here, they ain't going nowhere. And even though our forefathers, our people have been here for thousands of years, rocking this shit out, you know what I'm saying, and sharing the resources of the land with the incoming people. We have always done that in this land. It ain't no coincidence that we are the way we are, but we have always shared with people, because they've always been coming to this side of the earth. You got to look at the evidence. You got to look at the evidence. Think about this, bro. When you look at the accomplishment of the so-called black people in America over the course, coming out of slavery, Jim Crow, and Reconstruction, and you look at what they done added globally to the world, there's nothing holding a candle to it.
Yep.
Get that through y'all fucking head. You can go to Egypt, you can go to any other civilization. And we look at the contributions, brother. We don't even need to go back and look at all of them. We can look at modern day. Since 1865, my nigga, to present day. The traffic light, the light bulb, the car, air conditioning, a refrigerator. We don't even got to look for it. You can look right around your goddamn house.
Exactly. And get an understanding of who created this shit.
And see your goddamn greatness, man. This is our shit. It's been our shit. That's why we ain't never trying to go nowhere. Can't set us, we ain't no fuck, can't set us in Africa. You can go get all the African civilizations. Look at their contributions to the world globally. And then you look at these people right here, man. The fuck is people talking about?
That's why I said
across all subject matters.
You want to thinking that you ain't who
fuck
you say
they
you
talking
are.
about? Where we going? Where we gonna go? Who trying to take us? Ain't no Africans accepting us. They nigga, we don't know y'all niggas, man. Y'all look like us.
Yeah, because
what nation over there telling you to come?
Yeah, because they've been brainwashed as well as we've been brainwashed over here in the Western world.
Yeah, they've been colonized too. But the difference is between us and them that we stand on our shit. We fight for our shit. We the only people that keep fighting against them. Everybody else go with them, man. We the only people that fight against this shit.
African brothers, but I met one back here in San Antonio a couple weeks ago, and that brother, man, he's the older guy. He been over here. I'm gonna tell you, he's one of them guys. He came over here in the Reagan administration, so you already know he know the business.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about. He was asking me where I was from, and I told him, I said, well, I'm originally from California, but I live in Hollandale, Mississippi. And when I said Mississippi, he put his head down, and I was like, okay, brother, what's on your mind? He said, I hate that state. And he said, it's just because of how they done our people in that state, in the South, period. He's like, I came over here in the Reagan administration, and he said, I learned a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, because he basically was breaking down the things that he learned and experienced being here in America versus how his people, you know, the new generation of Africans that's coming here. He was like, you know, he could tell that he was on a whole nother level because the new generation of Africans, they don't say shit to you at all. They just look at you like you basically a piece of shit on the ground, basically.
Yeah, because you got the class, because they don't come from, a lot of them don't really come from, and the ones that speak, put it like this, because you got a bourgeoisie class of them too. And those are the ones that you see coming over here and are the most boisterous. The ones that come from meager and humble beginnings, they make it over here. Them the ones that relate to you. Them the ones that ride with you. But the ones that you're gonna hear mostly speaking and being showing all that hatred and anti shit black against us, they come from those. They were well off in their country.
Yeah.
Saying so they would be what we call over here the coon class.
right.
Yeah, see, they're the coons of where they from, but they people don't call them out like that. And they get over here and we see the bullshit and we be like, man, you're a coon. They're like, what are you talking about, nigga? I'm the coon. You monkey.
Yeah.
Because see, people don't check them like that. But our people got a history. We check the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because this our shit. When people come to your home, you're gonna check the bullshit, man. And it's just something that's gonna come out you. It ain't got nothing to do with slavery. Slavery just made it go harder, but we was already our shit.
Bruh, I want to change it up right quick. Because I know you didn't probably catch my show, what day was it? It was Thursday, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. No, you know, it was Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night, a little bit after the storm. But they got a brother in Greenville that does a podcast just like we do.
Right. Okay.
And the podcast is not like ours. I would just put that way. Which you probably would like. I'm not surprised, but this is a podcast basically where young folks call in and be messy and keep up shit with each other.
Come on.
And I need you to look at this because I want you to feel where your hometown. I mean, this is my second home too, but it's more of your home than it is mine. I just want to see what you've been missing out on since you've been going to Florida.
I'm enjoying the sun, man. I'm at peace, man. I'm a motherfucker. I'm an Indian, man. I'm an Indian, man. Yeah. They say I'm African, but man, my people been here, man. I got the records for my shit. You know what I'm saying? So they call them Indian, but they call them American, but we just said we the people, man. We been here. We ain't said all them labels and all that shit, man. We got mounds, we got pyramids, we got all kind of shit, man. And then I was raised in the Mississippi Delta, man. Mississippi got a rich history. That shit, man, that shit deep, man. That shit deep, man. I'm checking out the background back there. People look at them buildings right there in Libby Hollandale. You look at that type of architecture. They can tell you the rim. They can tell you, man, pretty much about the historical relevance of the place right there, man.
Oh yeah.
Look at this, yeah, man.
I got it on my back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, usually you'll see me when I be on my podcast. I have my hometown. I have downtown LA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to let people know,
Hey, bro, most people don't know when Hollandale got started, man. Most people don't even know when the town became what it was then, how they even get the name, where they come from, man. You understand what I'm saying? Most people not really from there, man. Yep. People went there for work, man. But if they trace their history, they gonna come out of other places. Because Mississippi wasn't really a place like that, man. Like I found out my people come out of Virginia, but they've been in Mississippi so long. But when you go back and look at your records of your ancestors, man, you're gonna see, man, your people came from probably, you know what I'm saying? But they come from the South though, but they migrated to that area, for one, because of cotton, brother.
Right.
Because of the cotton industry. You know what I'm saying? They made it there. Either they were brought there. Some people you may find that. Your people may have went through some atrocity. You feel me? But I'm saying though, H-Town is our home. Feel me?
Yeah, like I said, I wish a lot of the time they could have just really have somewhere where they can have like a little monument, like a museum or something. They don't have to be no big ass building. It could be just a nice little side building like Double Quick or something. They could put a lot of historical shit in there and let these young folks see, you know.
Keep up with the history, man.
You know, the history of Hollandale, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Huh? Hell no. Only welcome to they got that damn library up there.
Yeah.
No, see, do they have a welcome center? I'm like, no, they don't have none of that.
But they might. They ain't. Yeah, but it got to be about the history, man. Because I'm telling you, brother, what's happening? Like the issues we talk about on the podcast, some of them deal with a lot of internal things going on within the black community, which we see across different little, it can go Chicago, whatever. But that's the shit that's put out. But what I'm saying is that we got to get bigger than that because we're in a transition stage. We're coming out of COVID. You know what I'm saying? We're coming into the election season, midterms, and the people that we keep putting in office and people that we keep wanting to represent us, brother, we ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting nothing, brother. I'm telling you, bro, everybody, they're giving it to all immigrants, brother.
Yep.
But they getting it out of the civil rights bag, my G. They getting it out of the civil rights bag.
Y'all can thank Obama for that. Your boy Obama.
Our people sitting back there and fought in 65. We almost 60 years out of that joint.
Yeah.
But when you look at where the resources are going, because this in 65, when they passed the Immigration Act, and they brought the first Africans over here, really. And they went to HBCU. And they were so disrespectful a few weeks ago. You had a group of Africans over at Howard talking about it's the African takeover. One of them HBCUs was started for the children that was here, man.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, because my niece getting ready to go off to college. But these young people they don't understand political climate and how it's going to affect them.
No, they don't. Really
so we gotta be on point with our babies, man, because bro, I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of money going out and the people coming in and they replacing people, man.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, that's the thing about it they don't really understand. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, all type of indigenous folks coming over here from all walks of life, and they not. I mean, they getting everything that we would ever want in society.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the Arabs, the East Indians, you know. I mean,
how they coming up so fast?
They racking up. I'm talking about literally racking up.
Yeah. So how are they coming up so fast?
I mean, even all the people that's supposed to be goddamn, what you call that? The Taliban motherfuckers, they say.
Bro, that's what exactly, bro.
Them motherfuckers.
You just went over there and beat these people up. You beat these people up for 3-4 years. Now you beating that people up and you giving them bad. Here's 300. Here's 400,000. You want to start here? You got to hope. You want to start your business here? That's why black people got to get out of that shit, man. We got to focus on our own communities, man. Our family first, man. And you got that. And that goes with going back to letting your children and the people know, man, y'all don't realize we built this shit and we ain't getting nothing. And motherfuckers telling you to pull yourself up by the bootstrap.
Oh, that's the most kicking
bootstrap
in the history.
Bitch, we built this bitch no boots, a bareback. What the fuck is you talking about? Boots.
That's what I was saying. We were some barefoot motherfuckers.
And built this shit, man. About a bootstrap. Oh, you bitch, you know why they need a bootstrap? But bitch, you gonna know the terrain. So you need your feet covered up. We know where to step in this bitch.
Exactly.
We know where to step in this bitch and dodge landmine. Bitch, we know where to go get it at. Fuck, they don't know about this, man. These people don't know about this land, man. Everybody come over this shit, man. They get with us, man. We show them about this shit, man.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is they talking about, man? We the culture, the food, the music, the art. We the culture in America, man. What the fuck is they talking about, man? No people come here because we here, man.
I'm trying my best to pull this guy. Oh, there. Let me see. I'm trying to pull this shit up.
What they talking about, man? I get real passionate about that shit,
bro. I hear it in your voice, bro. And it's a beautiful thing.
Looking at this.
I get like that too. But every time your ass get like that, I just step out the way because I feel the same goddamn way. We both don't need to be on this bitch.
Yeah,
because hollering. I just let you to go in. I say, shit, that ain't nothing but me coming through.
Chaos. Cause man, bro, when you look, bro, I can go get a book right now, man. You can look at over 1,000 patent inventions created by the so-called black people in America, man, that contribute to the world globally, man. People don't understand the comfort of life that they have, the luxury, some of that shit. Man, most of that shit, man, that's why I say when you look around your house, man, the doorknob, motherfuckers had bareback latches, man. All that shit is black inventions, man. The traffic light, the gear shift, the gear shift.
You are the Messiah that you're looking for.
Fuck you think they keep coming around, man?
That's why I be telling people when Edgar J. Hoover said what he said in that memo about what was that COINTELPRO. What the fuck did he say? He said trying to find the new black Messiah.
Oh man, it's too many of us.
Why the fuck would he say that?
It's too many of us, bro. It's too many of us. Because they don't know. Either one of us could pop up and be that one.
Yep, exactly. That's what they were worried about.
You can't just look at them and say, "Oh, this, and this, and that one." But because either one of them has within them that to become that at any moment. They know that it could get triggered in either one. That bitch could be a bomb lowly 1 year, and then within a year be transformed and be changing the whole world. And he was just laid on side of a dumpster, begging for help. So they don't know, bro.
Yeah,
but they know that so they got to do it to the whole people. You got to do it to you just fuck it. We just gonna swing.
Well, see, they don't know about the universe, bro. The universe it's like what you call that what goes around comes around type of lifestyle. You know, you can't stop us, man. I don't care how many motherfuckers you assassinate, trying to make examples of somebody.
And they know that.
They're gonna be coming up. I mean, we
know that.
We're a prime example of that.
We the prime example of that, brother.
Should I not even say anything?
Brother.
I'm gonna say something because I know the hurt. I know the hurt of my people. So yeah, I'm gonna basically say some shit. That's just in my blood.
Yeah.
You know, we feel that way.
Yeah.
We feel like we feel for a reason.
Yeah. And that's what it's so real simple, man. If you have a child, man, and you go to telling them, man, about the great inventions, man, and the contributions, and you let them know, man, what they people done did, man, a child gonna take that, internalize that, and turn that into pure gold, man.
Right.
Because they'll be able to stand up and go out in public and be able to stand up and be like, man, and know that anytime somebody bringing them some bullshit, because they can see walking down the street, they can see every day the shit that their ancestors created in live, real motion, real time, putting smiles on people's faces. Fuck their history books, man. We got to know our history.
Right.
Because that's where we at in this day and time. People are getting back to, it's about your lineage, man. Who your people is. Because there's a whole bunch of people over here, and you be like, oh no, man, I ain't from Jamaica. I'm from, you got to know your lineage. Just saying I'm from, man, them people know their lineage, man. They great grandparents and shit like that. Yeah. That's why they be looking at us stupid, like, oh, y'all, cause people don't exercise their lineage, man.
Damn.
You run that down. You the landlord, you run it down. You come across an immigrant, where you from? Yeah, I'm from here, and blah, 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 blah. My parents from, and boom, 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 boom. So you let them know you the landlords. We just be playing this shit off like, oh yeah, I'm from, and they like, oh shit, nigga. No, this nigga though.
Exactly.
This nigga here. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker come to your house, you let them stay in your crib, and then all of a sudden you don't put down no ground rules. They think that's your shit. They your shit is they shit. You done worked and built it. You had to fight and get them up out of your house. You know, like one of them badass cousins you let stay with, man. I'm gonna help you get on your feet or something, man. And man, I can give you shit, man. Man, you don't set no ground rules. That man gonna be opening the refrigerator like Melvin. You come there, shit, they butt.
nigga gonna be like,
nigga gonna be in your shit like Melvin, man.
Motherfucker coming there,
asking you, do you want some juice? The nigga ask you, do you want some juice?
What the fuck you mean? You asked for a hard time. What they got to do?
Nigga ask you. Yeah, nigga ask you, do you want some juice?
Hey, you want some of this sandwich, man? I know they motherfuckers.
You so
hell yeah. Shit. Look very good.
Yeah, man, you come there, you let motherfuckers see out there with you, man. I'm gonna help you out, man. You come there one morning, motherfucker, right in front of the refrigerator. Ain't nothing shining but the kitchen light. I mean, the light from the refrigerator. Man, you want some juice? Nigga. And drinking out the jug.
Yeah, drink out the jug. And I be ready to shoot these motherfuckers. Like, yeah, you keep on drinking. I'll be right back. I'm back out there. You better be gone when I come back in this motherfucker.
You feel me? Yeah, you got to go right now, motherfucker.
Goddamn it, your ass finna rest. This gonna be your last meal.
Yeah, you got to go, motherfucker, right now.
Like prison, goddamn it. Get your ass in jail.
Yo,
get your last meal.
But that's, but that's how we gotta do it, man. Because these people ain't, man. Hey, did you hear about the thing in California with the reparations?
Yeah, I seen that on local station out there. And my thing is, I mean, if it is, I don't trust none of that shit. Because if they do give it to you, it's gonna be the price of shit gonna be high as a motherfucker anyway. Because you might get a cheeseburger, that bitch might be $96. But these motherfuckers ain't finna do right by you whatsoever. That's just the way it is.
Hey, what's crazy? Hey, the council, right? They've been fighting. See, this was. I've been checking out the political landscape too, man, because I got some stuff trying to do with my family. So got to understand the moves too, because these hoes it's chess really out here with these hoes. But in California with the whole reparations thing, right? Because the sister, she from there. Well, her name is Yvette Carnell, and then you got another brother, his name Antonio Moore. But they lawyers. You know, he got their degrees or whatever in international business and law and different shit like that. So they've been fighting. So they had their whole little movement back in 6 years ago called ADO, American Descendants of Slaves, right? So they've been fighting for the reparations. Well, they've been trying to get an old bill, which is HR 40, which is a task force to study reparation. Where they're gonna study whether they're gonna give you some money, right? So what ended up happening is, you know, they had people split off from her group, and you know, they soak up game from other people, and they started their own movement. So you had ADOS, you had what's called a Freedmen's Bureau, which is basically black indigenous people. You know what I'm saying? So California said that, right? They finally approved it, that they would and this is just at the state level. So they said if you can prove that from 1870 that you at least got lineage here,
Yeah.
eligible for reparations, right? But you go the trick bag in it. All the people that's on the panel, now this money's supposed to be for people that have been free, but that was free or was enslaved during a certain time period, but they black. All the people on the panel that's making the decisions about whether me and your ancestors, even though they from Cal, I'm just saying me and yours, just generalized, but they saying that these are people, these are foreigners on the panel. These are immigrant, Chinese man. You had a white dude on there. You had Jamaicans on there. You had people from Africa on there. This is what I'm saying. When it comes to making decisions in America, according to how we are gonna move, it's immigrants, brother.
Yeah. Hold on. What's up, bro? Wando. What's up with Young Blood? I see you. Yeah, I know I didn't tell you about the podcast, bro, but yeah, I got a podcast. I don't just DJ and drive trucks, bro. I be doing my little podcast thing every now and again on the weekend, you know what I'm saying, when I can, you know what I'm saying. But I do it on the road too. But yeah, much love, bro, you know what I'm saying. If you want to come on, bro, you can come on. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know ahead of time, you know what I'm saying? And we can talk about your life and the things that you got going on, you know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate, bro. But much love to you. But yeah,
all right. Hey, you want to let him come on?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the young brother from back in the days. You probably know him, bro. I think if I'm mistaken, I think he's in the family with Felicia Nichols. I mean, the Nichols, I think. I forgot he said. And he Terry Garner is his auntie.
Right, okay.
Homie Terry. Much love to Terry back in Texas.
That's up. Yeah, man. So these moves that are being made, because it's really about a land grab. This is the whole thing with Putin and why they're doing that, to bring in the Ukrainian refugees, because see, it's about land and genealogy. Mm-hmm. That's the only way you're gonna be able to make it in this new America that's forming. The only way you're gonna be able to make it, brother, you got to know who you are. It ain't gonna be no simply. You can't just walk around simply saying I'm black.
Right.
That shit don't work, man. We're in a nation of immigrants, and because somebody looks like you does not mean y'all share the same cultural and historical narratives. You don't. The kumbaya shit is over with.
Yeah.
Gotta let that old Negro slave ass mentality. We shall overcome.
Oh yeah, that's the.
You niggas gotta get out of that shit, man.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get us nowhere. Marching and
you got the women coming over here. They usurping the sisters. They trying to tell the sisters, yo, bitch, you come on, man. Chaos, you still on, brother?
Come on. Here I am. Okay, bro, you back?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Some
Some
technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's all. Even though even the TV stations fuck up every now and again.
Yeah. Players fuck up too.
Yeah. I mean,
Players fuck up too.
It's a hood show, man. That's what we doing this motherfucker.
Hey, players, hey, I say, shit,
You know what
players
I'm
fuck up
saying?
too.
Ain't no such thing. If it's on time, it becomes some goddamn professional production. Goddamn, if we doing shit.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, we're straight up. That's what make it raw and real. We live. It's live. Yeah, raw and real.
By Will Smith, goddamn. That's some live shit. But anyway.
Oh, the young brothers say Garners and Nichols. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, because like I said, he stayed back over. I think he stayed over there in Whisper Hope, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, because I know Terry and Tim. I'm along with their generation right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a few years ahead of me.
He tripped me out though. He made me feel good.
Yeah,
He said,
Terry,
"Man, bro, I remember you."
Yeah.
He said, "I remember you now." He said, "I remember when you had that little Nissan with the rims on it." I was like, "Yeah, that was my baby there." I thought I was the shit, man. You couldn't tell me nothing with them damn when I had them wire and my car wire rims on that bitch dropped to the ground. I was buying this motherfucking style and profile.
Yeah.
At the age of 20, goddamn, rolling. I don't give a fuck about none of that goof ass shit no more. I'm just trying to get money. I ain't gonna lie, cause I mean, motherfuckers like you just tell me, man. I'm surprised. You ain't got no rims when you and stuff like you used to. I'm like, man.
Yeah, he asked a question. He said, "What y'all think about the Ancestry.com bit?" It's the truth. A lot of us don't know our history or where we come from.
Okay, yeah. Let me see.
Brothers, and to his point, I rock with Ancestry.com, man, and I don't get into as far as the DNA.
Yeah, but you gotta be very careful with that. But it's legit.
Why you say that?
Because we found some of my that's how I found out my uncle I haven't seen since 1990 was dead. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like off in his own little world. When he left Hollandale, Mississippi back in the 60s, that's what it was. He never been back. He ain't never been back since. He didn't get a chance to come to his mama's funeral or his father's funeral. None of the family folk funeral because he was out in LA just roaming the street.
Right.
And he got a whole bunch of kids too.
Yeah, but hey, I like Ancestry. But the thing is, like, you do got to be careful. But what you got to understand too is, like, if you're gonna look up some records, sometime you got to look at the political climate of the area. When I dealt with it, I went back and actually looked at the law because I was confused about some things. See what I'm saying? Because I ended up going back and following my people back to Virginia. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So from my grandmama, it's just a paper trail from my mama to my grandmama to her mama to her daddy. You know what I'm saying? All them records is there because in 1790 they started keeping a census in America. But you got to remember, Virginia, during the time, all that was Virginia. It wasn't no North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland, Delaware. All that stuff was called Virginia Colony.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all that was under the British, right? So and these colonies was just little small settlement within that land. But surrounding them colonies, you had a bunch of Indian people, which were black. You see what I'm saying? Colonies one whole big populations of white people. They were little small settlement. You understand? So that's how I was able to break it down. But then I had to look at the law too, because they said that my people were slaves. But then when you look at the law during that time in 1808, slavery was outlawed. And then you go look at some of the artifacts. Black people in Virginia were free people, man.
Right.
You understand? Virginia, South Carolina, it was a lot of free black people working, doing well.
I know they had it was somebody I seen something I can't remember. Goddamn it! It's like a little island on the coast of South Carolina, North Carolina, somewhere.
You talking about the Sea Island?
Yeah,
the Sea Island.
They said why Caucasians don't want to fuck with them niggas over there.
No, because them Indians out there, the Sea Islands. That's where you get your Gullah Geechees from.
Yeah.
Your Gullah Geechees come out of there, but then your Gullah Geechees go down during the Indian Wars. They come down and they mix with other indigenous black tribes. That's where you get Seminoles from. Seminoles are just a group of mixed black Indian tribes who were outside the system. That's why they put up the hardest fight. You see what I'm saying? So you can go look at the history. Some of the Seminoles, these are the same people that was out west fighting.
Okay.
Some of the Buffalo Soldiers, them are Seminoles.
Yeah.
Yeah, them Seminoles. But they from different tribes. Seminoles just a tribe of different people.
But you know, that's funny that I seen that and I'm like, why the hell? But I already know why they didn't want to show us, teach us none of that shit when we was in school, because, you know, that's white supremacist education that we learned in school.
Right. Get you off your lane.
They want you to think David Crockett was the king of the wild frontier. And
yeah. Ain't no shit.
And what's the motherfucker name? They said they discovered America when the people was already here.
Amerigo Vespucci. Yeah, man, we beat the shit out of Our people beat the shit out of the Spanish, man. We beat the shit out of the Spanish so bad, we ran them bitches clean back down to the Caribbean. We whooped their ass clean up off here.
So that's probably why them motherfuckers don't like us now, the Puerto Ricans. And
man, we beat the shit out of the Spanish. Beat the shit out of them. They said, man, I'm gonna give them around here.
Them black they can't stand.
Yeah, that's why you see them you see their presence more in the Caribbean. We beat them bitches back down the water.
Damn.
You understand? Yeah, because they came over here trying to set up something and came with the game. You see what I'm saying? We beat them back down. We beat them bitches back down, but the British got a little bit more smarter with theirs. The British started learning the culture, and they knew the only way to get in was to marry in. You had to come through the woman.
Right.
See what I'm saying? I couldn't go get a British woman pregnant and tell my she an Indian. They be like, no, she not. No. It came through. You see what I'm saying? It came through the mama. So that's how the whole infiltration started.
Right.
So when you look today, that's why when you look up east of the Mississippi, you're gonna see most of your bands of Indians they look mostly Caucasian. But then you go across west of the Mississippi, they look like Chinese and Mexican.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But they mix. They Filipinos, they Asian slaves from the Qi dynasty mixed with some indigenous people, man, and Spanish.
Damn, ain't that some shit?
That's why they look different. How y'all gonna be Native American on this side over here and y'all look all white on the East Coast, and then you go across west of the Mississippi, you look Chinese?
Yeah, that's the thing that most people probably will never think about. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I was telling the first lady back here, when I used to run up through New Jersey, man, it's so many motherfuckers up there that's mixed up with every damn thing. Matter of fact, shit, one, he drive trucks, he be up that way all the time. Man, there's some highly light-skinned motherfuckers up there. New Jersey basically is a light-skinned state. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Because guess where they came from?
White, damn near white. I just put that way.
Yeah. Because guess how they got to come? You can't cross the Atlantic. You come from Europe, you come down round through Canada. You hug the coast and you come down round through and you sail up there.
Right.
You come, and that's how they come down and through, and that's how they always did it. During the Pilgrim, the Quakers, the Pilgrims up there in New England states, they had some of the they had some of the worst slavery up there. That's how with like with Old Dirty Bastard, his people, the Shinnecock, that Manhattan, all that was theirs, man. You understand what I'm saying? All that was Shinnecock. You had the Narragansett. You had a whole bunch of tribes.
Hold on a second. Hold on, bro. Hold on just a second. Who the fuck is this? These new generation motherfuckers, man.
And that's why history is so important. In this day and age, these people, you got a lot, but we've been accepting people in the continent. All right. The brother saying something there, KR.
Yeah. He said, I don't know if y'all knew my great grandfather, Potts Creighton, that's stayed over there in Community Circle. My grandmother, Tommy Mae Nichols, that was her father. They were full-blooded
Cherokee.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know around here anyway.
Salute, young brother. Salute.
Yeah, much love, bro. Yeah, all day.
Salute. That's the history, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
History, man. You got to know where you come from, man.
The word Mississippi speaks for itself right there.
My grandmama, I used to wonder why my grandma kept a scarf on her head, man. But she kept a scarf on her head. When she took it off, man, my grandma had straight spring and slick. It was gray at the time. Straight spring hair. My mama them hair ain't like that. But that's part of the culture that was preserved through my grandma.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But she come from, my people are Nansemond Indians, man. 1820. Then my other people come out of Macon, Georgia, out of Bibb County, Macon, Georgia, which was Creek Nation. Wow. 1793, man.
Wow. That's what's up.
I ain't found nothing, man. You ain't gonna find nothing about, most of you black people ain't gonna find nothing about no Africa in your records, man. Niggas been sold a game. But the game came through missionary work through the HBCUs. They were missionary schools at first. This is why most of your black leaders come out of those places, because it was an institution, man, from the American Colonization Society in the 1800s. Before then, our people didn't have all this stuff that people think we had, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
People didn't have Christianity and all that. That stuff was brought here.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna
you
lie.
Know they call it powwow. They call you, they say black people going to church, right? Then was just our day where we had our ceremonial get-togethers.
Right.
See, but they call it church. See what I'm saying? Because that's what them coming from Africa, from Europe. When they came over here, the shit that they wrote about, we was already doing. We was already honoring feasts. We already knew when to plant. What they call doing the vernal equinox or the Feast of Tabernacles. All these other religious festivals that they got in the scriptures. People, we was doing that over here already, brother, because it was about the land. Look at our dances, man. Everything they got, they copied it from us, man, and went back over there.
But you know what we know what I think what I'm gonna do. If Julie, if you want to, bro, if y'all want to, probably next week, I'll be back on the road and everything. But probably next week, man, we can do a special show about the Native Americans and stuff like that. And you can just send me some pictures and stuff like that, so I can put it in the server, so I can share some stuff, man. So that'd be pretty cool right there.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And it's a book you can look up, man. It's 1,000 years. It's 1,000 inventions and patents dealing with Black Americans. And when you go back and you look at it, you look at the contributions that we made. There's no way that you can beat a people or you can do that to a people if they so-called oppressed, and then right out of their oppression, they are already starting to change the globe.
Yeah, this bro's.
You don't do that as an immigrant, man. What immigrant in any nation across history, look at world history, that they went into a land, took over that land, and literally changed the globe. You ain't gonna find that.
Right. I see the brother said, man, I'm at the stage of my life. I need to know a quest of knowledge. Too many of us young Black brothers falling off like flies, not knowing a damn thing about themselves or where they come from. That is so right. That's the reason why I'm trying to pull up this video, because I want y'all to see this video of these young ladies that basically calling me on this brother. But like I said, I'm not dissing the brother. So anybody y'all that's watching, on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, go back and tell that brother I'm dissing him or whatever the case may be, Because it ain't all about that. It's just about the fact of the matter that the brother basically getting on here and he's basically putting folks' business out there and keeping up shit, not knowing that he's pretty much a gaslight that the system of white supremacy wants him to do.
Right.
Us deaf, dumb, and blind and fucked up with each other. Because that shit, them young girls were talking about was fighting words. These motherfuckers, like, if you all you gotta do is pull up, motherfuckers. I'm ready. I want you bitches to come to me. And that's not even, then you got these females don't realize you got a family. Y'all got little kids. Y'all got youngins that are coming up. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all, and they in the midst of all this bullshit that y'all are creating. You know.
Yeah, man. And these kids are super smart, man. They already they on the wave. They on the wave, and it's the right time, man. That's why if you give your kids their history, man, that's why we got to set the record straight. Because of the way they've been engineered from the Most High, they're gonna pick the mantle up and run with it. But they have nothing to look to.
Man,
they don't understand themselves in the arts. Even if you want to do entertainment, it's not even. It's about the fact that when you look, you got to look at your history. Everybody tells you in America that you have no history. You just a dumb nigga over the planet, and you running all over the planet looking. You all over in Egypt, all over there, man, looking to find yourself.
Yeah.
When the shit is right under your nose, man. When you put the key in the goddamn lock. When you turn the doorknob, when you hit the light switch,
yep.
When you shift the gear on your foreign rich ass nigga,
yep, preach.
It came from this side of the earth, man, from a people fresh out of motherfucking so-called slavery, nigga. Who can do it?
Yep.
Yeah.
The fuck you talking about? I gotta go in Africa and dig up under the dirt, nigga. When I could walk and live and walk and talk in this shit, man.
Yep.
A light bulb, bitch. A stove.
Exactly.
Fuck are these people talking about, man?
Yeah.
The shit that make life possible, nigga. We did it. No motherfucking Kunta Kinte, nigga.
Hey.
No motherfucking nigga, no skirt and bear. But ain't no nigga did that shit, man. Don't know. Come off no boat. Come over here and plant crops and build whole cities.
Yeah.
Don't know shit.
Yeah, they just think niggas just came.
Talking about, man.
They just think we, you know, black people wasn't over here. That's why I said it's funny that motherfuckers just automatically say, you know what? Shit, y'all know we all came over here on no shit. No, we all came over.
I don't know motherfucking shit, man. Africa got 640 crops, brother. 600 of them come from America. Indigenous to the goddamn soil. Oh, fuck, a bitch taught us, man. We taught them.
Exactly.
And nobody taught us shit. Nigga. We taught them niggas how to get off the goddamn planet, man. We showed them the signs behind the grate. That's how you get gas in your car, man. From a grate.
Check this out, bro, Judah. Y'all motherfuckers need to start watching these Hollywood movies because they're going to leave y'all ass in the valley of the shadow of death. I'm just going to be honest with you. Stop watching Roots, Color Purple, 12
all that old bullshit, man.
Yeah. They're not going to tell you what you need to know. They're going to tell you what you ought to know. That way they can keep you fucked up with yourself, thinking that you are not who you are. Because you know that they made a TV show back here called Empire. And guess what? It wasn't about royalty of where the shit really started, you know what I'm saying, as far as us
his old boule ass
having all the rich shit that they basically stole. It's about a fucking hip-hop studio shit, and motherfuckers was dykes and gay and homosexual. That ain't no fucking Empire. That's gay pie.
Yeah, just infiltrators, man. We keep looking to these old boule ass people, man, because they got degrees and they sitting up in these service stations, man. These people ain't for the grassroots people. Yeah.
That boo-boo power.
They sitting there busting their bussy open. Got their whole bussy open.
That's right. For the new people that don't know what bussy is a boy pussy. That's bussy.
Yeah. Yeah, just busting it wide open.
That's what Will Smith and Chris Rock got.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I say something? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Man, that's the
Hollywood gave us a motherfucker. Y'all just need to know that. Hollywood gave us a motherfucker. So if y'all want to go there, y'all think that shit real? Nah. It's real on television, but behind the screens, them motherfuckers getting rotted down. I'm telling you.
He said, "Till you do right by me, looking like Hey, Wando said, "Till you do right by me, looking at
Hell yeah, exactly. Motherfucking color purple.
Till you do right by me."
Don't make me pull up my goddamn. Y'all make me start. I'm trying to get ready to end this goddamn. But I got a video that I did because I was low key dissing the color purple. I put my little spew on it. Let me see if I can find that video. Y'all motherfuckers from the lab. I think I got it in my server. It might not be in there because I had to redo my page and shit. But no, I goddamn it, I don't have it in here. But let me see. Maybe I could put it in there right quick before we get up out of here, because I could just pull it over on my damn phone and while we on talking shit. But I did, like I said, Julie, you say you got a TikTok page, but you don't be on TikTok that much.
No. I've had a lot. I think I've been on probably like a month ago.
Bro, I be on that motherfucker making videos, some crazy ass shit. Matter of fact, shit, won't be seeing that shit. I be posting in my story. I be doing voiceovers and shit. And I did.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker was up to 30,000 goddamn views, man.
Oh yeah.
One guy came on that motherfucker. He said, bro, I ain't gonna be able to look at Color Purple again like that. He said, man, that shit, he had to watch this shit. He watched this shit every time he watched. He laughed hard and hard and have tears run down his eye. But I thought I had it in my server, but it's on my.
You ain't got it.
It's on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna try to see if I can put it on there right quick before we come off of it. But bro, you gonna be laughing your ass off because I tried to send it to you, but I think you was I don't know what the hell. I think you was in class or something or whatever. But you didn't get it. But I had sent it to you. Man, I was just laughing at myself. And Lisa looking at it and shit. Cause I told Lisa, I'm gonna start doing this shit and voiceovers and shit. And I didn't think the shit was gonna really work, but it did. Man, I fuck around.
Yeah, TikTok is a good medium though.
60,000 views and shit.
Yeah. TikTok got it. You can get a broad audience on TikTok though.
Oh yeah.
Real quick. That's what I like about it. Yeah, you can get a broad audience on TikTok, man. Because your shit just be popping up. You post, it'll pop up in the algorithm.
Yeah, because see, TikTok now is like what Facebook should be like, you know what I'm saying? Where you can share videos and stuff. But TikTok,
Facebook ain't shit now, man.
They're not really holding you down on copyright infringement like Facebook is doing.
Yeah, Facebook, that shit COINTELPRO.
Yeah,
that shit all government now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all politically correct. You gotta get on there. That's where you can be bougie and all that old shit. You know, black people 10 years behind white people doing that shit. They want to get on there and clown. Now they want to act like a good old nigga. I was a good nigga. I don't need no trouble, boss.
But
I don't know trouble, boss. I just want to make you laugh.
It's just like they had. I would have posted the damn story, but it was a Mexican in Texas that was posting guns and money and shit, and they came and got his ass and locked his ass up, and people just making fun of the dude, and it's funny too because I laughed at myself. I was like, man, don't y'all motherfuckers know who runs this shit?
Yeah,
but
it's straight government side.
Motherfuckers don't know. They really don't. They think Facebook is like Dear Diary with friends.
Yeah.
No, everybody looks at this shit.
That's just it's a data collecting. It said, remember years ago, you remember that that little disclaimer came out, and it kind of, I don't know if people probably looked at it and forgot about it, but it tell you that the little Senate hearing they had, they said that the reason why they thought Facebook wouldn't work as a PSYOP, as a intelligence gathering tool, and when it popped off the way it did, this is at the Senate hearing. They said, "Oh my God, yeah, man, this is a data. They collect data, man. It's a surveillance operation." Yeah, once it went public, once it went IPO, and they realized how much information people were giving up about. Oh, I'm over here, and here's my social security number, and people just spilling their whole lives out, man. Just giving their whole, just dropping their low, everything. Nigga, I made $3 million last year. I don't work.
ain't no.
Yeah. Hey, you little dumb motherfucker.
It was one goofy motherfucker from Florida. It was one goofy motherfucker down your way. Was up there, was flashing his money and guns and shit. And the motherfucker, I think it was Broward County, I think it was, just walked up in that bitch, busted in that motherfucker. He like, hey, he got on the ground. What I do? What I do?
That's why you don't. That's why you don't see me on there like that.
The mayor said in Washington D.C., which one you niggas? Somebody, when somebody that snitched on me? No, motherfucker, you snitched on you.
Yeah,
you got your ass.
Yeah, somebody snitched on you. Nah,
thinking you doing something. Yeah. You tell on yourself, man. These motherfuckers, they watching everything that we say and do. Like they watching us now doing this podcast.
Yeah. On social media platforms, man.
Amount of views, that's when they're gonna try to shut the shit down because we didn't got
right. Long as nobody ain't moving with it, they straight. But as soon as them numbers start to go up, oh, them bitches coming. Them bitches coming, boy.
They gonna be hot and heavy because I already know how these motherfuckers get down.
Yeah.
Trust, believe me. Let me see what they got there.
That's why we have to stay 10 toes down, and we got to speak our truth. I know you should be scared. You know,
that's why I say, you know,
all that other shit.
I'm like, man, maybe.
Man,
I be going too hard in the paint. Then I start to realize, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers gonna kill us anyway. Fuck it. Say it.
They gonna do it anyway.
They gonna get us up out of here anyway.
They gonna try to. They gonna try to, but goddamn it, they gonna try to.
About shit. They want
shit. Shit. They tried to, goddamn. I'm fighting, goddamn. Like, where you gonna send me? Motherfucker, bitch, you gonna have to kill me, bitch. I'm dying over here. Where you gonna send me to? Yeah, you ain't no. I got my paperwork. My paperwork right.
On goddamn Color Purple. All my life I had to fight. I ain't going down like a motherfucker.
Hey, listen, like I said, hey, bro, I got my paperwork. I've been here. I ain't no immigrant. I got my paperwork. Yeah. I've been in this motherfucker. And my mom and my sister, my little brother. Yeah. So yeah, man, we been here. I don't know what boat I'm getting on. I ain't getting on no boat, motherfucker. Yeah, shit.
If I get on a goddamn boat, that motherfucker better say what's that company? Love Boat, motherfucker.
That's the only boat I'm getting on in the Love Boat. Bitch, hey, man, I wish a bitch would come try to tell me you gotta go, man. Okay, we got it. Okay, then.
I go, we'll goddamn, you gonna go too, straight to hell.
Yeah. You like might well blow the bugle.
Like that white boy said on what's that movie? With Sylvester Stallone, Cobra. He said, "You want to go to hell, pig? You want to go to hell? Shit, goddamn, you gonna go to hell fucking with me? I ain't going by myself. Hell with me. You going with me, motherfucker?
Yeah, I got all
get somebody.
Shit, man.
Damn show, man. You can't be scared of these motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, brother, we the only people that just been steady fighting these people, man. The world over, man.
But
everybody know that, man. Everybody know that, man. We the only people that been fighting these motherfuckers. They done tried to change the name, call us all different kind of shit. They tried to send us back to some place that our people ain't tell us we were from. Cause my grandma ain't told me that. Your mama ain't told you that. Ain't nobody told you that but the school.
Exactly.
So I'ma believe my mama over the school. Fuck the school.
Hell yeah. That's why I was like, man, I come to Simmons, man. I ain't gonna lie. I thought these motherfuckers was trying to dissect me like a motherfucking frog on everything that went on at that goddamn school. You know, because I came from California, man. That was something.
Yeah. Cause we say you a city boy. You trying to pull a slick one on us. That's how we think down south. Yeah. Anybody come from the north, if you ain't, we call y'all city slickers. If you came from the north or the west, y'all can't come down south and try to fool us.
At the same time, y'all want that goddamn that West Coast knowledge. Hey, but I don't lie. I think I made Hollandale Boys in the Hood back in the day. Everybody wanted to be from South Central. I'm talking about
DJ Quick and see you brought the cowboy flavor out there. See, you brought the cowboy flavor out there. You see what I'm saying? So
see
that,
the Chris Smith brother. What's his name?
Hey, Chaos, check me out now. I'm telling you now, check me out. See, you got two types of Indians. See, them cowboys that was out there west. See, people in the South. We weren't fucking with them cowboys like that. You don't understand what I'm saying? Nah, we weren't fucking with the cowboys like that. You see, it's a different. You're a different type of Indian. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out there with the gold and shit. Y'all done went out there, man. You got the white boy out there, and y'all trying to help him find gold, and y'all trying to establish the land, and it's hot out there. So them Indians out there, them niggas were different. You see what I'm saying? That's why everything different west of the Mississippi. You come back on this side, it's a different vibe, but that's how the land was laid out. You see what I'm saying? That's how the land. Yeah, man. You just gonna follow the path of your ancestors, man. You gonna walk the same the same places your ancestors and walk on this planet right here in America, man. You gonna retrace all the steps of your ancestors. Niggas ain't doing nothing different. Tomorrow ain't nobody in my family never, because you don't know your history. Exactly. You ain't the first nigga that done went to that part of the country, man. I ain't the first. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just following I'm following the steps of I went out every place, man. Out of my ancestors, I done tracked them bitches down. All the states that they went to. I'm talking about from the 1800s, bro. I done been in damn near all them states, from Oklahoma to Chicago, bro. I done tracked them down, man. I said, how in the fuck this shit is? How does it happen?
Bro, hold on. Let's take a second right quick. I want to show you that video that I did. Hold on a second. Here we go.
See, Suge got it going on. She got spunk. What you got? You ain't got shit, dumb, ugly motherfucker. You just sit around there looking like Daffy Duck by the face and shit. You ain't worth a damn. Possum face ass motherfucker, bitch. Stop it, mister. I'm just telling it like it is. The bitch is ugly as a motherfucker. She don't even got it going on no more. You actually better than the other bitch that you had back here. Well, I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, goddamn it, she ain't shit. Look at her. Look like a motherfucking goat killer. Look at her, old master Putin face looking bitch. You ain't shit. Just, what the hell? I didn't tell you though. Ugly motherfucker.
Man,
that was a straight up diss, wasn't it?
No, man, come on, bro.
Man, that just goes to show you I had to do it, bro. I had to do it.
Yeah.
I had to do it, but I can't. I do not like Color Purple. I used to love that movie until I fuck around there. Had to really go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's an indoctrination, yeah.
It's straight dissing her. And straight dissing the black woman too. Because everybody in that movie, every man in that movie wasn't about shit. Except Lawrence Fishburne character. He wasn't in that bitch about what, 5 seconds? Shit. Everybody else was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Big Mister, Little Mister, goddamn Hoppo. He was a stupid motherfucker. He was the old mule. He was that mule out there. He done let Sophia beat the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying?
You see who they try to make the savage though, right? It was the darker skinned one. That's why you seen Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, black exploitation, exactly. Yeah. But it was more against the darkers. You see what I'm saying? So that let you know that was a white supremacist trick bag movie right there.
I'm gonna show you the trick bag in that movie. Massa, Mister. You following me? They basically took it as from Massa, from the white man used to do all kind of shit to black women, to the black man doing shit to black women. Mister, Massa.
Yeah. But you know, Mister is, see, this is another part of the history. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna bang that drum like a motherfucker. See, Mister, you got a lot of people that can't. You got a lot of people. Yeah, man, that's you got a lot of people that were European.
You know that bitch was ugly as a motherfucker. Oprah Winfrey had the boy. That's the first time I ever seen that one without no makeup. Boy, Oprah Winfrey was an ugly motherfucker. Boy, god damn. And I love black. Black is beautiful, but that one it skipped right past that motherfucker. But you ever see that bitch feet before though, man? That bitch feet look like some Baby Ruth candy balls, man.
If they look like anything was in them, oh man.
Man, I had to see. I ain't got my full setup on this server on this laptop, but I have all the pictures. I had a picture of her feet close up. Man, she even said, "She said, I know I got some messed up feet." I'm like, "Bitch, you need to get some dynamite and blow them motherfuckers off your body, goddamn. Get some goddamn what they call them motherfucker process? What's it? Was it prehistoric? What is it called? Start with a P. Prosthetic leg. That bitch needed. That bitch need a prosthetic manicure.
All that money she got, she could have bought her some new feet.
That's what I'm saying. That bitch should have chopped them bitches off and sold them as feet.
Bitch, you got they ain't what kind? They got Brazilian butt lift. They ain't got no they ain't got no goddamn feet transplant. Goddamn, man.
Hell yeah, that bitch could have got us some goddamn silicone injected in them goddamn corns. Goddamn it.
Shit.
Big bunions.
Some fake toes. They ain't got no fake toes or some shit. You can't.
I mean, you can tell that bitch from Kosciuszko, Mississippi, because they got some rough roads. That bitch walked on them roads before.
Nah, yeah, Kosciuszko, man, ain't nothing out there. You got to walk a long way, bitch. You ain't got no car, boy. You ain't gonna. And them hills gonna. Ooh, yeah. Kosciuszko, the country for real though.
Oh yeah, I've been out there.
You been out there?
Yeah, I've been.
I mean, it look nice out there, man. The land is nice now. Don't get me wrong.
They show up. Nice they got a big ass sign that say "Homo over Winfrey."
Yeah.
That bitch
it's nice up there, pine trees and shit. Up there in the hills. Yeah, up there. But you know, you go that same way. Fannie Lou Hamer, man. Peace to the ancestors. Right. She was up out of that way, man. If you go, you can take 82, and you'll run into the area where she was from. Or if you take 12 and go up through Belzoni, but you got to hit 49 and go up.
Welcome to the motherfucking pregame. Hey, bro.
Okay, there it is. Bro, I got the video right here. Let y'all see this video before I get ready to cut the podcast off. We're going to get up out of here. Let's see. It's kind of low now because I see it. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Can you call in so we can get...
Hold on. I want y'all to hear this shit, man. This shit is crazy, man. I'm just going. Y'all got to see what these motherfuckers been doing in the Delta, man. I was like, damn, I thought I was the one person that had a podcast, but these motherfuckers got a podcast being messy. I heard they even called some motherfuckers. They even had some motherfuckers from Hollandale on there.
Nah, nigga do anything for fame, man.
Bro, real.
Nigga always gotta come. Get your money, nigga, but goddamn. I ain't pocket watching, nigga. Get your money.
So, we can hear you good. Hey. All right, I'm finna ask, what's the number? What's the number?
God damn it.
Man.
But I want you. But there's one.
I know this nigga on some bullshit already. This nigga got a game controller.
But
I know he on bullshit already. The nigga got a game controller in the background. The nigga got a game controller from a Nintendo 64.
Like that's crazy. You can't kill her because you got caught cheating. But I guess. Let's see what's this. Okay. Oh, I think this fight occurred in Leland or Hollandale.
Oh shit!
So we just gonna play the rest of this. She really drilling her ass too. So it was just a little tussle. Y'all know that's the big Stella dance, and this happened in motherfucking San Antonio today. San Antonio. I got a lot of people from San Antonio watching my shit. Y'all tag Joy Cooks. So I think right here, the girl in the white, that's the side bitch. And the one in the blue is the main chick.
What the fuck is this nigga man?
Okay, break it up. So, you know, they get into a little tussle.
They ain't Hollandale. That's got to be Leland.
If you're a subscriber, I send a video to you, G. But that's that on deck. So y'all, it's time to goddamn open up the phone lines. Y'all know y'all little
bro, listen to this shit here.
Sing over here.
Y'all listen to this shit here.
So if you want to call in,
and you want to express your motherfucking hate or be the 69th person that's gonna kill me, hit on the motherfucking number. We like to do it with a little jingle over here, man. Hey, 808-498-9156, little big 808-498-9156, little big 66, little big 66, little big 8. Come on, 6 little big 808. Ho, hey, 808. Oh, hey, call in. You need to put the motherfucking edges in. Hey, 808-498-9156, little B. 808-498-9156, little big 66, little big A. Hey, 66, little big A. 66, hey, 66, hey. Hold on, man. We gotta bring out the new dance, man. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can get it right today, baby. Let me see if I can get it right today. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it right today, cuz. Uh-oh. Hey.
I'm trying to get it to where the old girl was cussing him out, talking shit. And then all the motherfuckers just started just talking shit about who ass they gonna be. Y'all can pull up and all this new generation shit, bro.
Yeah. Ain't doing no man.
Okay. When y'all say this, how you got to say this? While I'm gonna stop the conversation. Hello. Hold on. Yo. Man, y'all retarded.
No, nigga, you retarded, nigga. The fuck is you egging on beef, man, between...
Y'all cut shit off in the background when you call.
You can do anything for clout, man.
Damn. Hello?
Okay.
Yo.
This big ass JB. The fuck?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck wrong with my motherfucking car with them hoes done? What the fuck wrong with it?
Man, look, bro, I don't know. I just post the picture.
Post on bitches again, cause my car's done. These hoes can't afford a fucking picture.
Look at this girl
Okay,
toes,
don't fucking post my motherfucking toes on there. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, man. Listen, I'm sorry.
Cute as fuck. Them hoes can't find shit else wrong with my motherfucking picture. Please post on bitches again. I'm on your live. Post on bitches again.
Okay, give me some time.
Post on again. I don't want to post. Post some bitches again.
All right.
Don't pull up and drop my low under your fucking live too. I want to know I'm got my motherfucking step humble Lulu. The fuck you talking about?
And just like
get in there with the rest of them hating assholes. Okay, talk about shit with my motherfucking feet. Ain't shit around my feet. I'm pretty assholes.
All right, my girl. Man, who is this keep calling FaceTime, bro? That ain't no cheat code, bro. Hello?
What the fuck I could be hollering though?
Man, you know they ain't got no home train. They ain't got no inside voice.
Okay.
Who?
Memphis niggas. The sign was not broken.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Say all that again. Who won't drop what location?
Drop that location.
She for the fuck the whole M up. When you start, you want to go to the north, the east, which way you trying to go?
Yeah, that's 100, John, though. Yeah.
Look, man, give me
his shit get laid out on the concrete, then it's a whole different story, man.
What's up, bro?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm motherfucking 100. Yep, this is CEO Pike. I want to address this bitch, Emma Jane, or whoever the fuck he was. On that bullshit,
He's not Emma Jane.
Oh Lord, can you call in so we can hear you good?
Bet.
All right, I'm finna ask, what's the number? What's the last four?
662-344-3405.
3405. Hurry up, call in right quick.
All right.
Okay, I'm finna call you, bro. All right, man, I got a lot going on.
Straight messy shit.
Hold on, cuz. Wait, god damn, y'all blowing this bitch. Hello?
Yeah.
Man, somebody gonna drop this dude, man.
Why is the motherfucker about ice?
Who's this?
This is deal. You knew I was gonna do it. You already knew I was gonna never stop.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said.
okay, now
I think he said somebody gonna be doing a show at Harlow's or some shit.
Hold on, we got breaking news. Somebody for the fight in the mall.
Look at.
Fuck that. Who talk about motherfucking bitch? Fuck that. Don't show me that headed ass love bullshit.
Who, me?
You know what? I can't even be mad, but you know why? I should have motherfucking 6 in the motherfucking way. So I was trying to that way. 300 for dogs. 300 for dogs on a mad broke ass bitch.
Okay, Miss Tim.
They know the thing to do for God.
Hey, look, cause y'all wild tonight. Hello? Yeah. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You still sound like a school guy. Yeah, I can hear you now. What you got going on?
I'm good. I want a kid check that whole Emma Jane. Whoever the fuck her name was, worried about a motherfucking wedding. Her whole ass ain't paid for.
Now, what you got to say about this wedding?
That was my sister's wedding. I was in that wedding. Tell that bitch reverse our motherfucking money so she got some shit to pay. And I do apologize for spazzing out yesterday.
No, it's cool.
On my life.
We tend to do that on Talks 2K. We spaz a little over here. So you want her to
tell that hoe drop her location. I'm gonna see how old she is. Cause I'm being CEO around this bitch. Don't play no game with damn motherfucker.
Well, all right. If she watches, she gonna get the memo. Okay. So be looking for the address.
I've been shit off.
Man.
Bro, now you see what I'm talking about? Now you see what I'm talking about?
Man. Yeah, man. The ego star. When the ego star, man.
Say goddamn, when you know better, you do better. You got that shit right. But hell, in that case, them motherfuckers ain't trying to learn shit. They just do.
Yeah. Should no man be even at the head of no shit like that. Talking about toxic Tuesday, guys. You should even come on, man. Nigga ain't got no nuts, man. Just clout. That's just chasing.
I'm just gonna say it like it is. I don't care who gets
them niggas there.
These are side babies. Side babies matter.
Yeah.
Yep. Side babies, motherfucker. This is why.
Yeah, but it ain't sometimes it ain't what a motherfucker do, is how you do it, man. That's why niggas motherfucker been having side women, man. But when you try to put a woman on blast and shit, man, and people want to try to normalize that shit, like, no, man, that's your bedroom shit, man. Your house shit, that ain't supposed to be on public forum, man. Because people fuck a lot of people's situations up when you do that.
Well, see,
you know what I'm saying? Trying to expose. I ain't trying to expose. I don't give a fuck what my neighbors do, long as they ain't beat my shit up, man. And I ain't trying to be all up in no motherfucker shit, man. Because ain't nobody perfect in this shit, man. They need to get worried about their own house, man, and be worried about trying to get up out this and beat this down, man.
Cause see, like I was telling, you know, me and Dark Prince was talking earlier, you know, on the show, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't got to so point, these women didn't got so comfortable now not having a man in their life to where they make it the new norm to just be doing sucker shit all day fucking long. I mean,
sucker shit all day long.
You know, that girl up there doing all that, them females up there doing all that talking, and I know the kids up there just listening, just relaxing and taking notes. Because, like I say, a lot of times people don't realize your kid is like a tape recorder. They're going to play back everything you say.
Yeah.
And you can't get mad at them because you're doing it.
Right.
You can't say, well, I was just mad at the time because the Shaniqua and Shay Shay and them made me some motherfucking mad.
Well, hey, was that you who put that video up where the little girl was like, when the mama was like, she said, clean your room up. And I said, you do it.
Yeah.
She on TikTok, you put that up?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, man, shit like that right there, man. And,
that little girl, she basically, and she mastermind everything she was saying. Didn't know what the
mimicking her mama to death.
I'm like, my mama said, take me out. And I'm like, baby, you don't know what you're saying. Because when you say take you out, that means she want to kill your mother. She gonna kill your motherfucking ass. It ain't like she gonna take you out and whoop your ass. And
I said, well, take me out then, baby. Yeah.
Like, man, and she gonna be the first one. I say by maybe 10 years, by the time her uterus get good where she can have kids, gonna be pregnant.
Yeah, because man, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. I don't like to see that, but I know I understand the realization of I have hope. Yeah, I have hope for the future. You understand what I'm saying? But by the same token, man, we got to start somewhere, and everybody ain't gonna be on board with the program. That's history. That's how the world works.
Like Dr. Prince said, he said a lot of us
I ain't Jesus.
A lot of us ain't gonna make it. A lot of us ain't gonna try ain't trying to make it. We feel comfortable,
but we can't worry about that.
And our ignorance. We love it. That's the most beautiful thing in the world is to get on social media and call motherfuckers out so the whole world can hear you. And you thinking, and then you got motherfuckers basically doing the Bronx cheer, rah rah rah. You get a girl, you get a girl. But at the same time, when that shit is off, she a stupid ass bitch. I hope she get her head buzzed. That's how they do. They boost you up. It's like a gas light. Boost you up enough to get the fire burning, and then they out the goddamn way. Ain't trying to put the fire out. They want the fire to burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Right. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah.
Bro, we're going to go ahead and wrap this goddamn show up because we done went almost 3 hours in the paint tonight. Goddamn, this was
that's good, though. I'm good. I'm glad you hit the brakes on it, too. You stopped at 11:11, yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, yeah, that's right. You Eastern time. I was at 11:11. Goddamn. We've been on this motherfucker. Wow. But but I remember one time my mama killed me. Oh, yeah, man. Bro, let me tell you something. Anytime you had parents that basically whooped your ass for you doing wrong, they didn't do it because they hate you. They did it because they love you.
Right.
So, I mean, but white supremacy taught you that anytime you whoop your child ass, you hate them and all that other stuff because they don't know how to control their own kid. You forgot who do school shootings all the time and who gets out here and shoot up every motherfucking body because little Sarah don't want me to be her boyfriend anymore. So I'm going to a goddamn store and shoot up everybody and kill myself. Because he ain't had an ass.
But that's the first terrorist, man. That is the first terrorist.
The original terrorist. Like in the words of Chris Rock said, I ain't scared of Al Qaeda. I'm scared of Al Cracker.
Yeah.
Them the motherfucking terrorists. Yeah, I told that white boy that was trying to give me a debate on TikTok back a couple days ago. I told myself, I said, I'm not going to waste my time with you keep going back and forth because it's obviously you trying to make a motherfucking simple argument into a big one. And it ain't going to go down with me. Because I know you know.
I wish I would have been. I wish I would have been there. I'll be going to get their ass to smoke.
I'm trying to give me some.
I'm going to get their ass to smoke.
Goddamn folks.
Bro, I'll be going to get their ass to smoke.
Say certain things so they can have a reason to get on there and report me, have me blocked. Because I've been blocked so many times on Facebook.
That's all right. We'll open another account up. Fuck them. You open another account up. Fuck them. That's how they do anyway. Shit.
Shout out to my nation.
That's how they do anyway. Shit. We will play the same game. Then.
He didn't open up so many pages. They keep tabs on everything he do, making sure he don't open up.
Yeah.
They don't like when your motherfucking ass being straight forward on some shit.
No, and that's how we is. Straight up. We tell the motherfucker, yeah, we straight up. No, that's how we do. We straight. Hey, that's how it is. That's how it's going down. All right. We always been like that. The heart of our people always, the core of us is like that. We don't need to be writing a whole bunch of shit down. You said it on Monday, and then now it's Friday, and you said it won't be 2 weeks, and now what the deal is. I won't need to be writing all this. We ain't never dealt like that, man. We still carry out that today. The traditions that our ancestors had, we still, even how we deal business. Nigga say you gonna pay me, nigga, pay me.
Yeah. Talk about it, be about it.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't got to write on no paper for you carry around, nigga. You might get in some water. The shit get wet.
Exactly.
The fuck you talking about? You said it on Monday, bitch. You almost drowned on Thursday, but the day Friday you survived. What you said on Monday? What you talking? My motherfucking money. Yeah, bitch, I almost drowned on Thursday. Bitch, you survived? Yeah, what, man? I almost drowned Thursday. I almost drowned Thursday night. Bitch, it's Friday morning. You alive and well. Give me my money.
Still breathing, motherfucker. Goddamn. If you want to,
you ain't finna slide from under like that right there. We ain't never dealt with no shit about writing a whole bunch of shit down, man.
With that bullshit.
Yeah.
Give my motherfucking money.
Oh man. Yeah, we make contract verbal, man. You say it out your mouth, that's what it is. I ain't been writing nothing down to my see. He signed that. Fuck all that. He said it. He gonna honor it. That's how we roll.
Yeah, yeah. No, bro said he said I made a difference. Look at me now, OG. You laugh out. You right, bro. For real, you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to you. And blessings to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? May Allah be pleased with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? Because you see what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the same thing you doing. I've been doing the same thing you doing for almost 20 years now. I done been to all these goddamn cities. I done been to all these states before. You know what I'm saying? Which is states I don't even want to go to no goddamn way because there ain't no life up there. Shit. North Dakota, South Dakota, Rhode Island, and Maine. Rest of them states I've been to. I've been to all the cities across the country. I done been in both. I almost been to Canada, but only far as I got to Canada was Detroit. I just looked over. And
that is Canada.
From Detroit.
That is Canada. Shit, Detroit is Canada.
You might as well
take that border down. That shit ain't no motherfucking man. Detroit is Canada.
You know, I don't even know why they had that shit up any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't look at no maps, man, because that shit is bullshit. Yeah. You look at that shit, man, this shit a lot closer than the whole bunch of people think it is.
Man, when I first started
Detroit is Canada, man. All that shit up there. Minnesota, that shit all Canada.
Bro, before I get ready to get off here, you know, when I first started driving trucks when we was in class, motherfuckers actually didn't thought Arizona was next to Texas. And, literally, they don't even. It was like they gave us a paper, and you had to write all the state names in those state boxes. You know, different boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, motherfuckers didn't even know where Arizona was. They didn't even know Vermont even existed. They were like, Vermont is a state? I was like, God damn, y'all motherfuckers ain't never been nowhere in this motherfucking Delta. That motherfucker thought that was a street in California. Well, it is a street in California called Vermont Avenue. But
yeah. Nobody don't know. But no, let's be real though. History don't nobody know about no fucking Vermont.
What is that? You know what I'm saying?
Vermont is an enclave for rich crackers,
man.
man.
I didn't travel. Like I said, when I went to Vermont for the first time, I took a truckload of that goddamn what that salt is, baby, with the bitch on the front of the goddamn picture. Morton, yeah. Morton salt from St. Petersburg, Ohio.
Yeah. St. Petersburg, Ohio.
Some little township in Vermont. And man, when I got up there, I told my damn dispatcher at the time, now y'all done sent me way up here. What the fuck am I gonna get up out of this state? Because that state don't really have no freight. No. You know what I'm saying? They only have recycled shit. And then you know that state behind closed doors that's the real drug state. They harvest a lot of crystal meth and all kind of shit in that state.
Yeah, that's their little enclave up there. But that's their little enclave up there.
They ain't gonna tell you that Vermont is drug state.
But you know how rich Connecticut is, and look how small it is. But when you look at the inner city in Connecticut, that shit fucked up. But when you look at somebody in terms of per capita, Connecticut is the richest, man.
When I went to Hartford, man, I thought I was in Hollandale. There was so many niggas up there.
Yeah.
I said, God damn,
that shit is strong, man.
I'm 1,000-some miles from Mississippi, and this niggas up here like Louisiana.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
But
it's the richest though per capita. Though. It's the richest though.
Oh yeah, even
got a bunch of little rich people. Yeah,
bro. Even motherfucking New Hampshire, Concord, New Hampshire got a lot of black people. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I delivered. I think it's Home Depot. I think they got a warehouse, Home Depot, tractor, some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. I've been up there, man. It's niggas all day long up there. I was like, God damn. I thought it was just. I'm thinking it was Caucasian country because it's cold up there. You know what I'm saying? No. That's what I'm saying. That's why the whole myth is black people can't stand cold and all of that. No, man. No. We've been built for this shit. I don't let nobody tell you that. It was a cold climate. There wasn't no black people in there. Can't stand it. Them the people who gonna thrive in it.
Them the people who gonna thrive in it, man. Your internal body it's gonna hold the heat in wintertime, man. We perfectly suited for any climate. We sustain in any climate.
Like a stack of nickels, goddamn. When I'm in the cold.
Yeah, man. Everybody come out of Africa. It was hot.
I'm down here I'm like my man said on Men's Society. We the tropical people. I got to stay out here where it's heat.
Man, mosquitoes. It is tropical. Yeah, it's tropical. That's the beauty of this land, though. The way the seasons go in America. That's what makes it so beautiful.
Like I said, we are everywhere on the map. You know, I don't believe in that minority shit because they just want you to keep you to think that you are outnumbered compared to how they are or whatever the case may be. But that's not true. Because if you notice, they bringing the Ukrainians over here to try to make in so they can bring their volumes back up on the population.
Right.
Their population is getting ready to go down.
Yeah, it's going down. They know it's going down.
That's why they try to say to Ukrainians, like, these some more type of Caucasian people. We're gonna make type of Caucasian people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can bring the motherfuckers over here. I don't give a fuck. I still talk crap. Fuck them.
That's why Dr. Francis Quest Welsing,
he said,
peace to her. He said 30 years ago, she told you that they that by a certain amount of time that they numbers gonna be usurped.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because the planet is gonna return to its original self as a melanated planet. There's no way you can stop it. No way you can stop it.
They ain't get ready for it. God damn it. We finna.
They ready for it.
We gonna take it back. So it is what it is. Well, bro, let's go and get about. Let me get over this thing, man. It's always a pleasure you being on the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a part of the show. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying it's always a pleasure you on the show. I ain't gonna tell you that goof ass shit no more. You're a part of the show. But anyway,
no, it is a
pleasure. Like you're a motherfucking special guest. But for real, I'm supposed to be, I guess, maybe Wednesday on my Let's Talk rant. Hopefully if I can get a chance to do it, if I get in a good area. Appreciate you, bro. You have a good night too, bro, and be safe out there on that road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, salute Wando.
Yeah, so I was gonna say
hey, yeah, man, hey Wando, hey, but I don't want to cut you off. But hey, bro, I want to politic with the young brother, man. Man, he say his grandmother, you know what I'm saying, with the whole thing, man, about the whole thing with the, the history, man. Because
matter of fact, bro,
I think it's important though because I know it's a lot.
Yeah, do that, man. We'll get together probably this Saturday, coming up.
Yeah,
you know
we're gonna bring up, man. Let's bring a part of Hollandale history.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just just inbox me y'all shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We can do some shit like that this week because like I said, I'm gonna bring what's name on the Let's Talk rant. Hopefully I can try to get him on there. Ken Gales, you know what I'm saying? The one that had the club, Holland, he's on that nigga. He wanna come on and talk it up on some real shit. So
Yes, sir. But we gotta get in
we'll keep each other posted, you know what I'm saying? And we'll do that.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, we're gonna go and step up off this thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have a good night, bro. And we're gonna have it all day, bro. Yes, sir. So that's going to conclude the show, ladies and gents. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all be safe, be easy. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Like I say, John Doe, you know what I'm saying, man? You come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you the link. All you gotta do is just fill it out. And we link up. You and Brother Junior, y'all can share some Hollandale history, you know what I'm saying, with Native Americans and stuff. Cause like I said, I've always loved to learn about new stuff, stuff that I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. I soak up a lot of info, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't ever want to feel like I know more than the next motherfucker. I'm always able to learn some new shit. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, your boy Chaos, y'all be safe, be easy, don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Have a good night. Deuces.